Welcome in, Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here at Assembly Food Hall. The SEC men's basketball tournament is underway here at Bridgestone Arena in downtown Nashville. He's Big Joe Dubin. I'm Chase McCabe. Dr. Crane, Nick Frazier back at the studio. What's up, JoJo?
Oh, it's a beautiful day. It's all official today with the NFL free agency. You got the SEC tournament across the street. It's a fun week. Preds won last night in Seattle. So it's a good day to be alive. Isn't that a Travis Tritt song?
Well, it's a great day to be alive.
Great day to be alive. What's he got cooking in the microwave? Rice? Is that what it is?
Got rice, cooking.
Yeah.
Our buddy Dusty Slade does a great bit on that where he just kind of goes through the lyrics of the song.
It's like, is it really, you're really having a good day when you got rice in the microwave? So, yeah, it's good.
I was like, okay, that's pretty good. So, yes, we are at Assembly Food Hall here in downtown Nashville, 5th and Broadway. So come and check us out. We got a bunch of people on hand here that are being forced to listen to our show. So they're excited about that, and we're glad that they could be here to do that. But I saw a lot of blue downtown with Kentucky.
I did not know this, and maybe our friend Jake Lyman can validate this. Kentucky has never played the opening game in the SEC tournament.
I think this is the lowest seed they've ever been.
Is that true, Jake Lyman? Jake doesn't know. Jake's looking. He's looking. Jake's much smarter than we are. But I was told this is the first time Kentucky's ever opened the SEC tournament. First game.
1979. Wow.
70, and that's coming off. They won the national title in 78 when Goose Gibbons had 40-something versus Duke, and then 79 the next year they didn't do so well. Wow, okay. It's a long time, man, 40-something years. So, and all businesses in downtown Nashville are rooting for Kentucky to make it all the way to Sunday.
Yes, as they usually are, especially here at Assembly Food Hall. We're on the second floor. We're on the main stage or the south stage until 6 o'clock. You can come by here before tip-off or after tip-off and hang out. And also thanks to the Pharmacy Burger on floor 2 for hanging out with us today and feeding us. You have to feed this show. That's just kind of the rule. And they have done a very nice job of doing that. So we appreciate that. Medicine for the soul in the form of fresh, hand-smashed, locally sourced beef. So go check out Pharmacy Burger here on floor 2 at Assembly Food Hall. We'll be telling you all about it as we go along today. It's been a wild couple of days in the NFL, including last night. I don't know that I've ever really seen this. I mean, I know I have, but not to this level. That Baltimore Ravens do the physical with Max Crosby, and they go, yeah, we're good. We're going to back out of the trade because nothing became official until today. And so Max Crosby is still a member of the Raiders, and then the Raiders have spent all this money in free agency, supposedly.
Right.
And now they got to figure out, can we pay for all this?
Well, then the Ravens go out and do what today?
And then they sign Trey Hendrickson, which that
I love it, man.
I have a feeling that there's going to be a little bit of an investigation on some of these things. But, I mean, again, it's legal tampering. So,
right. I thought Paul Kuharski did a great job on Robbie and Rexel this morning, really breaking down what happened, what was going on. And if, look, nothing's signed, I can tell you to hit the bricks, man, and go. And, like, everybody's mad at the Ravens. I'm like, why are you mad at the Ravens? I think the Ravens realized 2 number ones is a lot.
Yep.
And Trey Hendrickson's price went down.
Yep.
Crosby's still injured.
Yep.
So it's not official, right?
No, I mean,
is it like walking out on your wedding day an hour before the wedding?
That's a good analogy.
Right, you're getting married an hour, like, hey, I don't feel right.
You know what? Then
you're gone. So it happens. But don't be mad at the Ravens for this. That's ridiculous.
No,
or as my friend says, ridiculous.
I mean, I think what's interesting, because when they go through, and I learned, working around a GM, but like this isn't just going to the doctor and turn and cough and I mean they
how'd
do
that go?
They do pretty in-depth physicals,
right?
And so if the medicals told Baltimore something, they're like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, absolutely. I got no problem with this. And then they go, now can the Raiders tell Tyler Linderbaum, like, hey, man, we're good?
Yeah.
He goes back to the Ravens, right?
Guess.
I mean, he's a free agent.
Yeah.
So the Raiders can still get out of this in some shape, form, or fashion. Doesn't matter. So I don't know, but don't be mad at Baltimore because they reneged on this. And who cares?
So things that have become official for the Titans, Bryce Oliver is back. Joey Sly is back. And then everything else will become official today. But how about last night? If you stayed up late last night, you saw a good one as the Predators were down 2-0 at the end of the first period, battled back, and with the help of some of the youngsters, they won 4-2 on the road in Seattle in a huge game. We say hello now to Philip Forsberg, who has joined us on the Chasing Big Joe show. Phil, I know that was a fun one to play outside of that first period, but you guys battled, and what a win that was.
Yeah, it was great. Obviously, big one for the standings, especially with them being one of the teams we're looking up at, Jason. And like I said, I think everyone really brought in, especially some of the guys that just got called up in the second period with a couple of big goals, obviously.
So I know you, and you got to be honest with me here. You and Ufko have been working on that move, right? Because that looked like you out there from that rookie defenseman.
I appreciate that. That was one heck of a goal. But no, I wish I could take any credit for that. But that was all him. But that was nice. That was really nice. We've seen him make some really good plays already. Even last year when he got a glimpse and in training camp, and obviously in the couple games that he's played, he made a great assist the other night on his first point. And now first goal, it's going to be tough to beat a first goal like that for anyone.
I remember when you first joined the Predators I think you were 18 or 19 years old, and you doing this for the first time, playing in the NHL, and it was a lot. And then you go and play a little more, in AHL, and then you come back and it's just, you could tell you're more comfortable. Did you see that from Ufko and some of these other younger guys that have had that cup of coffee? They've experienced it for the first time, but then they get a little more seasoning, and the next time they come back, it's not as big for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously it's never something you want to do, go down to Milwaukee, as nice of a city as Milwaukee and the great organization is. You want to be up here, obviously, and for these guys, I think it's the same thing they felt, I'm sure, as it was for me back then. You want to be with the pro team, and you want to be in Nashville, but at the same time, when you're down there, it's a great opportunity to work on things. And then just looking back for me, like I said, I was 18 when I came up and played my first games, and then came back for training camp the following season and was 19 and played a few games to start, and then got sent down. And obviously, like I said, I wasn't happy, but you learned a lot being down there, and kind of, especially for me coming over from Europe, playing on smaller ice and everything, was a big transition that I definitely think Milwaukee helped. And I'm sure a couple of the guys are feeling the same way, and they're really showing it now, and they're getting another opportunity.
Philip Forsberg on the Chasing Big Joe show live at Assembly Food Hall. Philip, listen, you guys tomorrow night just get a team meeting and say, look, we want to start behind 2-0 and then play that way. What is it about you guys when you guys get down 2-0 that you just get energized and come out and play? Last night I thought Seattle, Philip, was going to run you out of the building. Next thing you know, you guys are up 3-2 and you're owning that game. How is this all working out like this?
Yeah, I don't know. It's certainly not a recipe for success, I think, in the long term, but it's been working weirdly for us this season. and yeah, I honestly think I don't know. It's hard to put a finger on it. Obviously, Seattle came out ready to go, and we knew they would, but at the same time, it's not the start we want. Obviously, a couple goals. You just have to make some great saves to even just keep us in it. And but it is a strength of our team to battle back and stay with it. And then that's something that we have done a lot this year, a little too much for I'm sure everyone's liking. But when you win, it's all good.
It's remarkable to watch how you guys start out like that and then just battle back. Is there a formula to play 60 minutes the way you guys play like the last 40? Because if you do, I think you'd probably win 8-0 every single game. I mean, I'm telling you, from watching that on TV last night, and I wasn't there, obviously, but you guys just dominated them when you started to come back last night.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to put a finger on it, but I'm assuming it comes just with, literally nothing to lose when you're down 2-0, and then getting outplayed. It can't get much worse. So I think it just maybe guys loosen up a little bit and start holding the puck a little bit longer, making plays that they weren't doing. Because I think that's a little bit of the problem. In the first, they were just chucking the puck all over the place, and a team like Seattle that has some good skilled players, they're going to take advantage of that if you give them too much, time and if you just punt the puck away. Certainly not a recipe for success and something that we definitely need to work on. But like you said, once we kind of relax and start playing, it's a different team and obviously a different result.
Yeah, it's great. Philip, when you came up at 18, 19 years old, what was the best advice? Because you got a lot of young guys are on the team right now, and now you're the veteran. What was the best advice you got when you came up to the NHL?
It's hard to pick one. Obviously, I was very fortunate to have a lot of really, really good leaders and players around early on. You know, Patrick Hornquist obviously took me under his wing a little bit on the brief stint that he was with the team when I was there. And I think a lot of it was just off the ice, honestly, you know, like kind of how to prepare. It's obviously very different playing 80 plus games than playing 50, you know, that you play in Europe. So just there in preparation, things like that. You watch guys like Pekarine, Shea Weber, Mike Fisher, you know, those guys kind of how they handle themselves off the ice and taking care of their body and all that stuff. I think that was the biggest thing. And just on the ice, I think that kind of, you know, almost learned by fire, whatever the saying is. And I think, like you said, on the ice, you're going to have to make mistakes. Things are going to go fast, especially at a young age like that. You're just going to have to make them and go from there. And I think that's something that our guys are doing well as well.
Do you relay that advice to the new guys that come up? If a new guy comes up to you tomorrow night before Vancouver and says, "Hey, it's my first game. What are you going to tell me?" Do you tell them what Hornquist and those guys told you? Just go out there and just do the best as you can?
I just tell them to have fun. I just tell them to enjoy it. It's the best, you know, up until this point, it's probably their biggest moment of their career, and why worry? You know?
Yeah, right.
It's honestly, and it's easier said than done, obviously, but I think even to this day, it's there's so much thinking and there's so much going on in the game of hockey that you sometimes forget that it's supposed to be fun. And I just try to remind myself that every now and then, especially the young guys that, like you said, they deal with nerves, their excitement. There's a lot going on for their first game. And I think it's just, honestly, they're there for a reason. They're unbelievable players, and whatever they've done on their way to the NHL has clearly been working to get them to that point. So I honestly I just try to tell them there's no point of changing that today, you know.
Philip Forsberg is with us on the Chase and Big Joe show. They'll be back at it tomorrow night in Vancouver. Phil, I understand you may have some NFL opinions to share. You've been keeping up with everything going on. Obviously, your buddy George Kittle out there in San Francisco. It's been kind of a wild couple days with free agency.
Yeah, it's certainly took an even wilder turn last night with that trade falling through for Max Crosby as well. So I stay up to date. We got a big fantasy football season coming, so I got to be locked in, and it's certainly been an exciting free agency so far.
Do you claim a team? Obviously, you play in Nashville. The Titans are here. You know George, and he's with the 49ers. Or do you just kind of enjoy it for fantasy football?
No, I mean, I'm obviously all George when it comes down to the team, but I do want the Titans to do well as well. It's obviously, like you said, the city pride. It was fun a few years ago when they were good and competitive, and obviously they feel the same way about us. But so I really am excited about some of the moves they made. You know, it'll be fun to see, especially on the coaching side, just getting two really experienced coaches in there and getting some really good players along with it, you know, to kind of support Cam Ward and the rest of the fellas over there. And then when it comes to Niners, you know, Mike Evans is a huge signing to kind of fill that wide receiver void that they have. And it'll be exciting. Obviously, you want best for George just on a friendship level, so hopefully they'll be able to put another competitive season together and go chase that trophy.
Well, we can't wait to see George smash some beers in Smashville here soon and support you guys. That's always fun to see. Phil, appreciate the time as always, and best of luck tomorrow night against Vancouver.
Of course. Take care, guys.
Absolutely. Philip Forsberg calling in as the Predators win last night 4-2 in Seattle. 1 point out of a playoff spot. We'll talk about that more as we go along today. The young kids getting it done. You heard me earlier in the week gushing about Ryan Ufko. I about fell out of my chair. I did fall out of my chair. I'll just say that watching last night and that move he made.
Oh, yeah.
To score his first NHL goal. I mean, it was absolutely spectacular. Not to mention what Fedor Svechkov, you know, the moves he's made, Kimmel being called up. I mean, there are others. So it's going to be fun to watch down the stretch as the Preds try and get into the dance, make a run. All you got to do is get into the dance. You never know what might happen.
I mean, they're going to do it, right? And this is going to be
Last night was huge because last night
Right.
was essentially a 4-point game
It was.
because of where Seattle is and where you are. LA lost in overtime, which was big. San Jose lost in regulation, which was huge.
Right.
And so now you sit 1 point back with 66 points.
Well, I mean, they go down 2-0, and they're like, and I'm telling you, they look like a completely different hockey team down 2-0, and they came out and dominated and won 4-2, and then they roll. So they got Vancouver tomorrow night, win that game, and keep going. Just again, what's the most important game of the Nashville Predators schedule? Chase McCabe.
The next one.
The next one.
Yeah. So you know what I just thought, based on this text from Craig, there are 3 certainties in life: death, taxes, and the Preds giving up a goal in the first 3 minutes. It kind of reminds me of, remember with Derrick Henry, they'd always hand off to him on the first play of the game, and like the surefire bet was less than 2 yards.
I thought it was no gain.
Or no gain.
Oh, yeah, it was no gain.
like, but there was like when betting started, like with DraftKings and stuff, they always had a bet like over under 2 or a yard and a half or something. Like every time, take the under.
That's exactly right. He couldn't get anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. But
I think like half of his carries were for negative or 0 yards.
And I'll never forget this because that concerned me early in his career. I'm like, man. And I will never forget Nick Saban sitting down with us at the table at SEC Media Days and saying, I'm telling you, he's like, and I hope the Titans coaches are listening, that with Derrick, I learned very quickly, you just got to keep feeding him the football because as he has to get warmed up, and it's just all about rhythm with him.
Okay.
And you saw that at Alabama, and then obviously the Titans figured that out too.
So who for the Preds, you got to keep feeding the puck? All of them?
All of them. I think one of them just hung up the phone with us. I mean, but if you look at what he's done lately, it's quietly been very good.
Yeah. So,
and Steven Stamkos, we were ready to write Steven Stamkos off. He had 2 goals like in November, and now he's at 31.
It's the alliteration line. Philip Forsberg, Steven Stamkos, Federiy Svechnikov. What's that guy's name?
Fedor Svechnikov.
Yeah. I like that.
Well, Ryan O'Reilly's been actually Matt Wood's been centering.
That's
Forsberg.
fine, but I like the alliteration. I mean, get those guys in there and do it. So anyway, they win against Vancouver tomorrow night and keep going.
Indeed. We are live today at Assembly Food Hall here on the 2nd floor on the south stage. Be sure to come by, whether it's burgers, tacos, sushi, local craft beer. Your team is here. Make Assembly Food Hall your first stop during the SEC men's basketball tournament at Bridgestone Arena. Go to assemblyfoodhall.com for more info. Terry McCormick at the bottom of the hour. Free agency becomes official today. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. We also call that, Max, a game winner. That was Max Hers on the call last night. Beautiful call on the first goal of his NHL career for Ryan Ufko. And it was a beauty, as they say, to use all the hockey terms. Chase McKay, Big Joe Dubin, live today at Assembly Food Hall in downtown Nashville. And excited to be here today for the SEC tournament, which is underway. It is halftime between LSU and Kentucky. And as soon as my computer loads, I can tell you what the score of that game is. Kentucky leads LSU 46-43 at the half.
It's a close one.
And the SEC tournament scoreboard updates are driven by Toyota. Be listening for updates throughout the day. Toyota, let's go places.
Let's go places. Did you see this Daniel Jones contract?
I saw that he signed a 2-year deal. I haven't looked at all the numbers yet.
$88 million. Parents, listen to me out there. Have your kids, if they're in sports, be a pitcher or an average quarterback.
That dude is
$44 million.
That dude needs to be investigated for theft,
right?
Because he has robbed the New York Giants. And now he's robbing the Indianapolis Colts.
He should. I bet he wears a ski mask into the facility because he's robbing these places.
$88 million,
but it could be up to $100 million, $60 million guaranteed, up to 100. Look, that's fine.
Good.
Look, Titans
Whoa.
fans celebrate that because he's going to melt down again. You know he does. He's always done that. He's had one good year since he got out from Duke, and they're paying him all this money. Let him. They're tied up $44 million to him, $30 million to Alec Pierce. And then they signed somebody else for a massive deal. Let them do that.
Yeah, but they've let some people go, so it all
let my people go.
It's all kind of worked out,
but that's a lot for a guy who hasn't done much.
No, he had a good start to the season last year
because he had a hell of a running back behind
him.
him.
And then got hurt. I mean, it's all about the right situation, but man,
it's a lot.
Whatever.
That's a lot.
That ain't my money.
That's right. That's our theme all week. Ain't my money. But man, $60 million guaranteed up to $100 million. I don't know if the why we get maybe bonuses and everything else that goes with that, but that's good. Good for him.
Joe, we haven't gotten to this yet. What is our before we get to Terry McCormick? What is our question of the day?
Well, yesterday our text line, one of the busiest days we've ever had, about have you been in a driverless car? And it just took off. I mean, and Tim Hasselbeck weighed in on it. Dr. Crane, who else we had on that weighed in on it?
Jim Wyatt weighed in on it.
That's right. Jim Wyatt, we talked about it. But off of that, we talked about if you break down, who do you call, right? The car breaks down. And the thing was, all right, did you call home and let your significant other, what's going on? And it diverted to, do you still have a landline at home? Do you still have a landline at home? If you do, why? If you don't, why? No. Why don't you have one?
Don't need it. I just use my cell phone.
All right. What if your cell phone goes down?
Then I don't have a phone.
Dr. Crane, do you have a landline?
Yes, at my house along with my grandmother's house, just in case if, all hell breaks loose,
I was about to say,
you're going to have one.
I was about to say, I bet you if Nick doesn't, Nani does.
Also have a rotary phone that a lot of people don't have.
Dude, that's awesome.
Green
at my grandmother's on my dad's side, she for a long time still had the rotary phone, and I actually learned how to use it. I was actually pretty good at it.
If you could pick one person in our friend group that you knew had a rotary phone, who would you have selected?
Nick
Frazier.
Yeah.
Nick Frazier having a rotary phone. So I'm just curious. I mean, I don't
know Ricky doesn't know.
But I know a lot of people who still have a rotary phone. I mean, have a landline for the simple fact, especially if you got kids. I get that. But I don't know how we diverted in from driverless car breaking down to being on the phone and calling your significant other. But do you have a landline? I'm curious if you still got it.
Question of the day is presented by Aries Tactical. Your safety, your skill, your Aries Tactical. First-time shooters, shoot for free. Just tell them that I, Chase McCabe, sent you, and check them out at ariestactical.com. We'll get to the answers to that throughout the day. And a reminder that our SEC men's basketball coverage is all presented by Thompson Machinery, City Auto of Murfreesboro. Visit cityautomitsubishi.com. Maple Street Biscuit Company. Wake up to wow. Volunteer Hose and Gasket. Crown Royal. Live generously. and life will treat you royally. And the Metro Nashville Police Department, learn more at joinmnpd.com. We're live at Assembly Food Hall. Terry McCormick will join us coming up next to talk Titans here on 102.5 The Game. Chase and Big Joe, presented by the Omni Nashville Hotel here on 102.5 The Game. We're live today at Assembly Food Hall downtown for the SEC basketball tournament. The Blue Mist has invaded as Kentucky leads LSU 46-43 at the half over at Bridgestone Arena. But right now, we just ran into a Nashville SC fan. They're in action tonight against Inter Miami. Lionel Messi in town, CONCACAF, over at Geodis Park. Kick time is at 6:30. And if you want to go, you got to be the first caller at 615-737-1025. first caller, and you'll win a pair of tickets to see Nashville SC take on Inter Miami at Geodis Park tonight. Is that game, Dr. Crane, sold out?
I believe so. Not an empty seat in there.
Okay.
Our good guy down here says it's not sold out.
Okay. All right. So there's still some, but we got free tickets right here at 615-737-1025. Let's say hello to Terry McCormick from Titan Insider and Main Street Media, who joins us now. Terry, what is going on? The Titans have not been busy at all, right?
Not at all. Not at all. They've only assigned 11 guys over the last couple of added back a couple of their own free agents. And Mike Borgonzi's been agreeing to deals and writing a lot of checks.
I want to start just with a simple question before we get into the individual moves and what all they've done. Has this team gotten better over the course of the last 2 days?
I don't see how it could have gotten much worse. So I would say yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think they've accomplished, adding help on the defensive line, adding to the secondary. I love the Alontae Taylor signing. They've obviously got their special teams battery good to go and locked in. They got a backup quarterback that's going to know the offense. So, I know that some people might be not so sure. I think this team has certainly gotten better. What stands out to you more, what they've done offensively or defensively?
Well, I think two things stand out to me. I think they went out and they got some pieces on defense for Robert Saleh to work with. Obviously, going out and signing the guy from Denver, whose
Franklin
name
Myers?
Yes, John Franklin Myers. Sounds like an attorney, by the way. I think, adding that guy to Jeffrey Simmons certainly is a big upgrade for the interior of the defensive line. And I think, like you mentioned, Alontae Taylor and this guy, Cordell Flott, they got from the Giants certainly should help the cornerback room, which was devoid of almost anything that any talent last year. By the end of the year, they were just running whoever was a healthy body out there to try and get through. So they're giving Robert Saleh some pieces to work with. And then on offense, I mean, I know it's easy to point the finger and kind of smirk at the fact that they brought in so many former New York Giants and people who are familiar with Brian Daboll. But if you want to jumpstart this thing, you need a few guys who are familiar with what his system and what he does. So I don't really fault them for adding 2 or 3 guys that he's familiar with that can kind of be additional teachers of this system as they go through the install.
Comparisons are unavoidable because they're going to happen, especially when one of them involves your former head coach. But if you look at a couple of years ago, the Commanders had a lot of cap space. They did this. They got help for the young quarterback. Last year, the Patriots and Mike Vrabel, they spent a lot of money, got a lot of help for the young quarterback, and they ended up in the Super Bowl. Now, I'm not expecting that out of this team, but how much of that comparison are we going to hear about throughout the year of looking at how much money the Titans spent and what all they were trying to do for the second-year QB and Cam Ward?
Yeah, you'll hear that comparison a lot. I think, some of the thing is, though, what the Titans have to do now, the next step, whether it's in I guess it'll have to be in the draft because the free agent pickings are getting a little bit slim, is you got to find some difference makers. You got to find some people who can come in and make a difference on the offensive side of the ball or make a difference as a pass rusher. And those are the types of players that this team has lacked for the last several years. And when you don't have help for your quarterback and you don't have a guy who disrupts things on defense other than Jeffrey Simmons, that's why you get in the hole that you're in, and they're trying to dig their way out of it. It's the biggest task for Borgonzi and his team going forward in the front office is to find some difference makers out of this draft that they can put with what they've already got.
Terry McCormick from TitanInsider.com, Main Street Media is with us today. Terry, I love the fact that they didn't – I'm sure they probably kicked the tires on Trey Hendrickson, but they did not give into that. Others screaming, got to bring him in here. I think it was fantastic that they said no to him and moved on elsewhere. That's just my feelings on that.
Well, Hendrickson had some interest in coming here if the price was right, but I think the Titans decided that the price was much too high, especially for where they are in their rebuild. So I think that, they decided, and Borgonzi decided that the money was going to be better spent spreading it out like they've done, bringing in 11 guys as opposed to one or two big ticket items, and then, spending money everywhere, sort of like they did a couple of years ago when they brought in Ridley and Snead and Cushenberry and Curry and all these guys that are either no longer on the team or got one foot out the door.
Terry, what does it say that Cordell Flott was going to re-sign with the Giants at the last second? He's like, you know what? I'm going to go to Nashville and hang out with Robert Saleh. Is he buying what Robert Saleh is selling to these guys?
Yeah, it sure sounds like it. I mean, apparently Saleh was able to lay out exactly what kind of role he would have in this defense, and it was something that he wanted to hear. So this is a pretty good signing, I think, because this guy's only like 24, 25 years old. He's an ascending player. He, was a third-round pick out of LSU, and, over the last year or so, he's kind of come into his own, and the Giants wanted him back. But I think this is an interesting move because this is a guy that could end up being a bargain if things work out the way they hope.
Well, I agree. With Zeitler, you think he's coming back? Is he one that he's still out there? Look, he was solid last year. I mean, and I think that would plug a nice hole in the offensive line for the Titans.
It's possible. I wouldn't rule it out. I think they'll probably continue to look at other options that are out there, both at center and guard. The two guys that they signed, Schlotman and Olsen, are both going to compete to start along with Jackson Slater in one of those positions. But I think they still will continue to look for depth, and I would look for a veteran guy. And bringing back Zeitler wouldn't be the worst option in the world.
Well, going to be interesting to continue to watch over the course of the next days and weeks. Terry, appreciate it as always, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Thanks.
Terry McCormick, Titan Insider, Main Street Media. Check out his work simply by going to TitanInsider.com.
Hey, who was the guy? I can't find. They signed for the Niners like at midnight last night. The Titans did. Defensive lineman. I thought I saw that. Was I?
Yeah, no, yeah, I saw that too.
Was I dreaming?
Yeah, it was Jordan. Jordan Elliott.
Jordan Elliott.
Yeah.
I need to look. I saw that.
And then Tommy Townsend. I know how you feel about punters, but Tommy Townsend's a pretty good punter. So I like that they got him.
Cut his mic, please. Jordan. What's the guy's name? Jordan
Elliott.
Jordan Elliott. Elliott.
He was a third-round pick from Cleveland in 2020 and part of Saleh's defense in San Francisco last year.
Right. There's a guy that Terry was just talking about to bring in and kind of plug and play in different places there. And look, Saleh knows him. And it says, headline, Robert Saleh steals 49ers defensive free agent on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So evidently this is a big deal signing this guy.
Well, and I think he's that big depth piece because remember, I mean, they had, Simmons and Sweat and then who was the guy that almost got us kicked off from the FCC that we had
Sebastian
Joseph
Day, whatever.
Yeah, Sebastian Joseph Day. And then now you got Franklin Myers and now you got Elliott. So I think they've upgraded the interior defensive line.
Well, he's 6'4", 305, and just a plug in right there on the interior of the defensive line. I like this, right?
Yeah.
So, look, these big guys up front, if you can get a rotation of guys coming in and out and keeping them fresh throughout the game, that's a recipe for success. And I think that is a great, great signing for the football team. And the question you asked, Terry, was the one that everybody wants to know. It's a great question. Did this team get better? I think this team got massively better. Now, you still got to win games, but I think this football team got so much better because they got guys who could come in and make a difference immediately.
Anyone saying that they didn't get better is just wanting you to look at them and give them attention.
Yeah.
Is basically because, I don't know how you can say they didn't get better. That's just my thing. 615-737-1025. Our phone and text line driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. We're live today at Assembly Food Hall here on at 5th and Broadway, right across from Bridgestone Arena. Also, thank you to Pharmacy Burger. They're raw, edged, and flat, made for piling on a variety of things and house-made sauces, and appreciate them for feeding us. It's fantastic. We love being here live on 102.5 The Game. All right, start your engines for the Jack Links 500 weekend. It is April 24th through the 26th at the Talladega Superspeedway. Get your tickets for the Jack Links 500 weekend all weekend long, all the races, and be sure to add the Talladega Garage Experience as well, which is the most immersive garage experience in NASCAR. Just go to TalladegaSuperspeedway.com or give them a call at 877-GO-TO-DEGA. That's Talladega Superspeedway, 877-GO-TO-DEGA. Chase and McJoe, 102.5 The Game. Was not expecting this. Dr. Crane feeling the
Village
people
people
today?
action. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You guys are down at Assembly.
All right.
Go dance a little bit.
Okay. All right.
When I think of a dance song, that really doesn't come to mind, but I like the effort, though. I'll take that.
Oh, trust me. Your people over there at the Assembly is going to start dancing here in a little bit.
I bet if we
What do you mean by
did
your people?
if we did a Village People Halloween, Dr. Crane would be the construction guy.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, you would.
You build things. I mean, you fix things.
That's right.
I don't dress like that construction.
Who? What
worker.
are there? The construction guy. There's the leather guy. That's Chase.
There's a cop.
There's a cop.
An
That's
Indian, I think.
Indian, right? And
Yeah.
then the lead singer is the Indian, correct?
Yeah, something like that.
And then there's a cop, construction worker, leather guy, the motorcycle guy. That's
Yeah.
Chase. And there's one more.
Who are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Let me figure this out. Dr. Crane is the leather guy.
No.
No, wait.
Isn't there a
Construction
cowboy?
guy.
I'm gonna say, isn't there a cowboy with
cow-
a mustache, right?
Eric Anzalone is one of them.
No, just write him out there. You got the page bookmarked.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
All right, but I got a.
The lead singer was the Indian. Then there was a construction guy. Then there was a leather guy. Then there was a cop. And we're leaving one out.
There's a cowboy.
Cowboy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be the cowboy in the chats.
I'll be the Indian.
That's me, right? No, we already got you.
I'm not the
You're the
construction worker.
guy. Yes. I think if Hair Middle Henry's wife is listening, I think there's a guy from McGavick High School. Laura, if you're listening, please let us know who was for 20 years was a construction worker for Village People. He,
Oh, really?
he wasn't the original.
But he was.
He replaced the original. Laura, if you're listening, please let us know this on our text line.
Okay.
So now we got to fill in 2 spots.
Soldier, cowboy. There's a soldier. That's right. Soldier, cowboy, biker, Indian, cop.
So read that again.
Soldier, cowboy, biker, Indian, cop, and then there's a construction. There is a construction.
There's a
worker.
construction worker.
Yeah.
It's not 6 of them, right?
Well, maybe it's like Kiss, and they've changed out like personas.
They've added a few to those.
Because remember, like Peter Criss was the Cat Man, and Ace was Space Ace, and they left, and they changed him out with the makeup.
Yeah, I guess. There have been so many iterations of all that. So now we got to figure out what Dr. Crane is. So is there a construction guy? So Dr. Crane, you were the construction guy now. I thought you were
Yeah, there's a construction guy.
All right.
Because he's got a lightning bolt on his helmet.
Dr. Crane, like Bob the Builder, getting things done.
Can we fix it?
Knock, knock, knock. Hello, lady. I heard you got a problem here in the house. Oh, he's gone silent on our line.
One
here.
day,
I'm laughing
Dr.
too
Crane.
hard. That's why I'm silent.
It'll be like that screen grab from Key West
Oh,
where
yeah.
he's like he's in the captain's hat, just shirtless,
Oh.
like, "Hello, ladies, how you doing?"
Oh my gosh. Oh Lord.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
See,
Something
Dr. Crane,
else.
what you do when we got to fill 2 spots with our guys. We'll figure it out during the show today. What we got. By the way, our question today is: do you still have a landline? And if you do, I'm curious why. My boy Charles weighed in and said, I have the Xfinity triple play package, cable, internet, phone. I tried to drop the landline, but then our bill would go way up if we did.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, because it's to get all 3 services, it's cheaper. They give you that incentive.
Then my friend Dale says, I've had a landline for my entire life. I don't know if I would ever get rid of it. I'm not going to get rid of it. There's that. Okay.
1833 says, I do. I don't like to use the cell phone when I'm at home.
Oh, because they're listening.
Yeah. So there you go.
We had this question that day. You still remember your phone number in high school?
Mm-hmm.
615. What's the first 3?
646. Yep.
2365.
No.
Your
I'll
mom?
tell you off the air. And
Does your mom still have it?
No.
She has nothing. Okay.
I think it's still available though. I thought about because you can add like a second number to your phone now, where you can have basically two phones in one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I've looked, and it's like I could add it. Like it's not. I don't think it's in use.
Oh, Dr. Crane, you just graduated high school. You still got your high school phone number, right?
That's correct.
What are you Googling Village People costumes now?
No, what?
God,
I'm
if we went out
confused.
on New Year's Eve or Halloween for that, it'd be great. Mine was at 615-883-6143. I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
Never forget it. And somebody sent me a team baseball picture from the early 80s at Rotary Park, and it was
What
my
is it?
name, 615-883-6143. I'm sorry if you got that number now and it's now out there. I apologize. That was my number growing up.
People are gonna, hey, look what pops up.
Oh no! Oh no! I can't see that far. It does.
Your name pops
What are those
up.
other numbers?
I don't know.
What's that 874 number? I don't remember that number. Oh, great. Well, good luck.
Do you
All my
ever,
credit
like-
cards are locked.
So I don't delete numbers out of my phone. Like, so I got people that have passed on.
Yeah.
And Dane Cook did a bit one time of like he was finally going to play the delete game, and both his parents had passed, and he was going to delete their game, but he wanted to call or delete their number, but he wanted to call it one more time. And he's standing there, and he's about to hit send. He's like, "What if they answer?" and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, we just moved to the island." Or something.
Right? I don't
Like
know.
you call your house, and your mom answers, like, "What are you doing?"
So, do you still have your dad's number?
Yep.
I got my mom's number. I'm like, I would never delete that.
He's still in my favorites. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not deleting those
I don't
things.
change that.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. I can't believe my name popped up on that. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, I mean, I think I got rid of that landline. I mean, probably when you late 90s, maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
that was one of those things where, what do you need it? But I know plenty of parents who've got that there's an emergency at the house. They can pick up the phone and call immediately. And
Kids today, they don't know.
what's the number? If I were to call you and prank call you, is it star 70 on a cell phone?
I think it's star 67.
Yeah,
Star
star
six- I need to
67.
Get back to doing that more in my life. Star 67. So that works. Does it still work?
Star 69, nice, is the one that will tell you who called you. Like before caller ID,
Right.
you could do that, and it would tell you who just tried to call you.
There's a great meme that somebody said, "Hey, I'm calling to see if you're home," and somebody answers and says, "That depends on what you want." I was like, yeah, right. Not going to do that.
My dad on his answering machine used to say, like, hey, it's Charlie. Can't get to the phone right now. If you're a telemarketer and want to leave your home phone number, I'll give you a call around supper time.
That's perfect for that. By the way, LSU's up on Kentucky 54-53 here in the second half. I guess there's 12 minutes. I can't see that far.
It is 15 minutes
Okay.
left in that. Our SEC men's basketball tournament update is presented by Thompson Machinery, City Auto of Murfreesboro. Visit cityautomitsubishi.com. Maple Street Biscuit Company, wake up to wow. Volunteer Hose and Gasket. Crown Royal, live generously. Life will treat you royally. And Metro Nashville Police Department, learn more at joinmnpd.com. We'll have more in hour number 2 from Assembly Food Hall downtown. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Hour number 2, Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game, live today at Assembly Food Hall on Broadway, right across from Bridgestone Arena, and the SEC Men's Basketball Tournament, which is underway. I appreciate Assembly Food Hall for having us today. We'll be at Chiefs on Broadway tomorrow.
A lot of fun. Hey, we have it confirmed. Thank you, Charles, that the construction guy from Village People in the second part of that, after the first guys kind of moved out of the way, is a McGavick graduate. He's a construction worker. Bill Whitefield.
Nice.
I tell you, man, everything revolves around McGavick High School somehow, some way.
Right?
I know
you
little private school punks, you and Dr. Crane.
That was unnecessary.
You guys didn't venture over to Donaldson because you knew what the outcome would be, right, Dr. Crane?
Yeah, win.
I didn't venture. Actually, I went to Donaldson quite a bit. Opryland, isn't that Donaldson?
We keep you on that side of Bradley Parkway.
Okay.
You didn't come on the other side.
I went to Donaldson Bowl a lot with my grandmother.
Okay. Well, because we let your grandma in.
Yeah.
Now you come with yourself and Alan Jackson and that crew from FRA, we would have let you over. We'd let Alan over, but not you. That's what happened every day. So, yeah, thank you, Charles, for letting us know. Bill Whitefield, Village People, the construction guy, the second part.
My grandmother was in a bowling league, and so I'd go with her sometimes, like on Friday nights at Donaldson Bowl, and it was.
Why are we not in a bowling league?
I don't know.
We need me, you, Dr. Crane, and an absolute ringer.
Oh, I got one.
Who would be the ringer? Who?
My uncle. He's 2 points away on his average of getting a PBA card.
Oh, wow.
All
Okay.
right.
All right.
What's his name?
Anthony. Everybody in my family's name Anthony.
All right. I was about to say Nicholas, Anthony, maybe Antonio.
Yeah.
Is there a Vincenzo in there somewhere?
Yeah, my uncle. It's his brother. His middle name.
No, there you go. Okay. All right.
All right, it's done then.
We need to put our bowling league
Every Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
I like that. So a lot going on is free agency will officially open as we get off the air at 3:00. And that's when all these signings that we've been hearing about over the course of the last couple of days will become official. Trades become official because the new league year will begin. And look, there's going to be a lot more, going on over the course of the next few days. But, ultimately what the Titans have done, you got to feel better. I mean, I don't think there's any way to say they didn't get better. I know it's technically on paper, but they have definitely gotten better.
Well, I wanted a deep threat, right? I'm not sure how much of a deep threat Wandale Robinson is, and maybe it switches to Io Manor becomes your guy that goes over the top. I don't know. I don't know. That's the only thing that I wish they would have got. But I think they spent money wisely and correctly. They didn't overpay to get Trey Hendrickson so we could come here and bitch and moan and during the ninth game and all that. I'm not a big fan of him. I hope he does great for the Ravens, but I think Titans got who they needed to plug in. And I like you told Terry, Chase, I think this team got so much better. Now, get Love at 4, figure the trade out at 3 to get Ruben Bain and go 4. Can you imagine?
I think there is
great.
There is no chance in hell that they actually do that. But if they did, you're going to be unbearable.
I won't shut up. I will not. But Dr. Crane we had this debate yesterday. It's like, it's like, hey, next year is also be a loaded draft. I'm like, now get a guy now. I'm not. And the Rams, I think, have set the blueprint. Chase is like, we're going to trade our number one guys out and give back guys who've been in the league 4 or 5 years, give them big deals. They earned it. They're going to come here and play. We're going to motivate them and get it done. And the Rams they've won a Super Bowl during that time, one of the best 3 or 4 teams in the league.
But I think when the Rams did all those moves, they were closer. I mean, yeah, they moved up to get Jared Goff. I mean, obviously that helped the Titans out.
Well, that's Fisher era.
Right.
So I'm since 17, since McVay, who's it? McVay, right? So McVay's taking, there's so many Sean's. That Sean's gone. Since McVay took over. So I think they've kept one. They take Jared Verse in 24. They've traded away.
Been a hell of a pick.
They've traded away all the other ones and gotten established veterans to come in who know their work ethic. How many times do these rookies flame out?
Yeah.
50% of the time? I'm not wasting that.
Yeah.
So if the Titans can do that, pull off the trade with 3, give up next year's number 1 and whatever, and give me Bain and Love.
I just think there's too much talent next year's draft. I love the idea in theory. That's my only worry.
Well, if he goes 0-17, he's probably not going to be here next year.
Well,
so
that's also true.
I don't know. Get it and see what you can do. But it's going to be fun. I mean, I think for the most part, it's all done. Now tomorrow night, right, is the jersey reveal?
Yep. It sure is. I have seen a lot of different mocks, and again, they're all kind of looking similar. So I think we have an idea, or as Mike Borgonzi says, an idea of what we're going to see, and that is basically an Oilers-esque scheme. And I will say, I love the white jersey with the Columbia blue numbers.
The
Oiler blue. Yeah.
I do too.
Very clean. But the TriStar on the sleeve and the TriStars in dark blue on both. And then the outline of the numbers are both the dark blue and the red. I've seen ones with like the red, white, and blue stripe basically on the sleeve. So if that's ultimately what they end up doing with the white helmet, the white face mask, I'm fine with it. But I hope that there is and there's going to have to be a third because of that rivalry program they're doing. So there's going to be something. I hope we have some sort of dark blue alternate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I need to see the whole. I need to see the helmet, the pants. I mean, I need to see the home and the way.
I'll tell you what I think is going to happen. I think that I think the rivalry one is going to be black with the light blue as the accent.
Okay.
Black helmet, but like all black. Black helmet, black top, black pants. And I don't know if we see that tomorrow. I don't know if they reveal everything tomorrow or if we just see the main uniform set. But
so let's pick. We did this the other day. Let's pick the 4 players who come out tomorrow night. Right. Here's what I think. It got to be Cam.
Yep.
It's got to be Jeff.
Yep.
It's got to be Wandale Robinson.
I'd agree with that.
And give me Alante Taylor.
I think so too. I think that.
Bring those 4 guys out tomorrow.
Was it 4 originally, or was it 5?
4. It was
Hentrick, Eddie, Frank, Blaine.
That's it.
Steve wasn't a part of that?
Nope, not at all. At least the one I was at Nissan Stadium that day was not.
Bruce?
Nope. Because those 4 came walking out.
And then who did it when they did it last time? It was like Mariota, Lawan.
Yeah.
Delaney Walker.
Delaney Walker.
Morgan Wallen. Yeah. Florida Georgia line. They were all there. That was a heck. That day in 2018 was the one where they showed the NFL, hey,
yeah,
we can do
that.
This.
Got in the draft.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the Preds Plaza parties in 17 showed
Sure.
that Nashville loves this. And then the accent was the jersey reveal in 2018 because there was tens of thousands downtown for that day.
So we finally will find out tomorrow night what it's going to look like. I'm just glad to get this done so we can quit speculating.
Yeah, I'm thinking, what if it comes out nothing like we've been seeing?
I would laugh so hard. If they're like, we don't know where you got all this Oilers stuff from.
but the Titans organization's got to know nothing's kept secret anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Nothing's kept. Somebody's going to leak that out and figure it out. So we've all seen it before, but I'm on board with it. I think it's I thought they would wait till next year to do it, heading into the new stadium.
So from what, and I apologize. I want to say it was Kuharski. Somebody wrote about this and said that the reason they're going ahead and doing it now is that way they can just have everything made one time for the new stadium.
Okay.
That like you don't want to have to order like. It was something with the new stadium that as you're putting stuff up and outside and all of that it's just let's just go ahead and have the rebrand.
All right, I can see how that works.
But there's so many. I mean, if you think about it, like there's so many things that they're going to have to do because they've had one logo their whole history.
Isn't the T already up on the outside of the new stadium?
Yeah.
There's a T, and that's that T on the helmet.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
What I've seen?
Yep.
So, I don't know. I think it'd be a fun night tomorrow at Pinnacle to go over there and see. Season ticket holders only.
What I kind of hope happens is they, with the white helmet, they do like the Chargers and have like if they have a dark blue top, then they have a logo that's dark blue to match.
Okay.
I think that could look cool.
I'm not a fan of the Chargers white helmets. I'm always the dark blue is what I grew up
those
on.
are cool. And I look, I know a lot of people don't like the dark blue Titans helmet. I do hope they have an alternate helmet because I think that you have that ability to do that you should have it. So whether it's a light blue helmet or a red helmet, I mean, we've wanted a red uniform forever. That'd be awesome.
Right.
So
Jackson said they should come out with gold jerseys like the Preds. Jackson, that would never happen. Never, ever, ever, ever.
No,
because I mean, there's one city, right? They're all black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Yeah.
All the teams are that color, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. Well, Seattle kind of has a green, but they're different shades.
Yeah,
There's like a general kind of
Kraken
green. Yeah, I mean,
somewhat.
It's different than Seahawk green, but they're all kind of along those lines. Now, New York, I mean, you got the Giants are blue, the Knicks have blue and orange, the Rangers have blue, and then the Yankees are
not to the degree of Pittsburgh. There's just too much there.
Yeah.
Maybe Miami, the Marlins have that aqua color.
Yeah.
The Dolphins got it.
I think there are themes, but they're not the same.
Right. The Panthers are completely different, so that doesn't matter right there. By the way, Kentucky's up 75-65. Chase, I can't see 4 feet in front of my face.
Yes, that is correct. 7:44 to go in the SEC tournament, and our SEC score updates are driven by Toyota. Toyota, let's go places. Quick look at conference scores. Thank you. Kentucky leading LSU 75-65, 7:44 to go in that ball game. Iowa State, big time up on Arizona State, 71-33, 8:36 to go in the second. Loyola Chicago trailing Richmond 12-10. And Joe, I know you had your eye on this one.
Yeah.
Prairie View A&M leads Bethune-Cookman 11-8 early in that
It's early,
game.
though, buddy. It's early, man.
Yeah.
By the way, you know where Bethune-Cookman is located?
No clue.
Daytona Beach.
Oh, okay.
Now you're interested.
Now I'm interested.
Yeah, you thought it was somewhere in the middle of nowhere, but now Pepperdine and University of Miami and Bethune-Cookman and University of Tampa, all good schools.
There you go. That's your Toyota scoreboard update. Live here from Assembly Food Hall. We'll have more here in hour number 2. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. We're at Assembly Food Hall on the second floor at the South Stage. We're here until 6 o'clock today. Steps from Bridgestone Arena in the SEC Men's Basketball Tournament. Before tip-off, make your play at Assembly Food Hall, Nashville's tournament headquarters with more than 30 eateries and bars, live music, and Nashville's largest rooftop overlooking Broadway. You can grab food, drinks, and the energy of fans from all over the SEC before you head into the arena. Whether it's burgers, tacos, sushi, or local craft beer, your team is here. Make Assembly Food Hall your first stop during the SEC Men's Basketball Tournament and Bridgestone Arena. Go to assemblyfoodhall.com for more information. Chasing Big Joe here on this Wednesday, and I got an idea. I want to throw this out there because in honor of the Titans changing their uniform and the logo, that's what we all understand.
Yes.
It has been that for the first time in history, the logo is going to change. So the Flaming Thumbtack, as it has affectionately been called, will be retired. It is the only logo that, outside of that Oilers logo, that the Titan that Nashville has known as an NFL city. Outside of the Music City Miracle, because that moment will be retired forever to the rafters. When you look at the Flaming Thumbtack, the soon-to-be old Titans logo, what's the first memory that comes to mind?
McNair against Pittsburgh when he did the bootleg and he jumped over like four guys, and all four of them just tattooed him, and he scored a touchdown.
Yep.
I was right there on that sideline. I'll never forget his effort, how hard they hit him, and he scores a touchdown. And the logo, the helmet was right there. That's number one. You?
615-737-1025 if you want to call or text. Driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. For me, it's walking into Philadelphia Coliseum for the first time as a kid because the team had beaten Jacksonville to win the AFC to go to the Super Bowl. And my dad called my mom and said, hey, everybody's going to the stadium. I want to take Chase. And I get emotional every time I think about this. And that's the first time I was in that building and watching them come in.
Really? It was your first time in there
First
ever?
time. Yep.
Wow. Okay.
And watching them come in and seeing Bruce hold the trophy, and Bud was there and Jeff and Floyd, and, just that was when, I had been to an Oilers game. I went to the last game ever as the Oilers at Vanderbilt. They played Minnesota. And I wish I could have appreciated that Minnesota team that I saw.
Pretty damn good
in 1998, but I didn't actually go to a Titans game until probably 2000 or 2001 was the first year. But that was because that was like that moment. I'm there with my dad. And, all that stuff.
A few more for me. VY to Kenny Britt, that 99-yard drive versus Arizona, which was perfect. And then Britt, last play of the game, Britt went up, out jumped 15 people, caught the ball. And I remember just that I see the helmet and I see Britt out extended his arms, catching that and winning. And the other one that really, when I think of the logo, this is not a good thing, Ray Lewis taking the ball from Eddie.
Yeah.
Because I was there and in the end zone, and I'm like, oh my, what the hell happened? And you see Ray Lewis rip the ball and then run right down the sidelines. And those are the moments with that logo when I think about there are 70
good,
others.
There are good moments, there are bad moments. Yeah. I mean, the first bad moment is 1 yard short. I will always see Kevin Dyson trying to reach across, and I mean, he was down, and we knew he was down.
Mm-hmm.
Albert Hainsworth stomping Andre Gerrard.
Oh yeah.
I was at that game. I think what I'll always remember from that game is Jeff Fisher literally grabbing Albert, screaming at him, trying to back him off.
Yeah, because
Jeff
looked like a little kid trying to stop Albert.
Right.
God, that was 2006, man. It's a beautiful day too.
McNair in the Super Bowl when he's completely dead to rights and
goes down the
scrambles
field.
out of it. Yeah,
that was a big day. What was the significance of the Cowboys? They weren't whites that day when Albert stepped on them?
No, I think they were in the blue.
I thought there was a significance.
Maybe they were. I have pictures.
Maybe when 14 when they came here with Romo and DeMarco Murray. They were in
blue. They were in blue.
They were in blue that day?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's the significance of that game in 06. I know what you're thinking of. It was Vince Young's first NFL start.
Okay. Yeah.
They went to Vince. Bledsoe was still starting for the Cowboys because it was like 2 games later that Romo took over. So I can say I saw Drew Bledsoe play, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, but
that was 2006.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I'm pretty sure that was Vince's first start.
Man. Vince made two things on our list here: the Brett pass, and then that to start.
The first game I went to was in 2001 against Jacksonville, and like everybody was hurt. I think I don't even know if Steve was playing. I think it was Neil O'Donnell. I could be wrong.
2001 wasn't that postponed because of? No, that was the Bengals game.
It was before 9/11. Well, no, I guess it was after. So maybe it was
the Bengals game was
2000.
postponed.
Yeah,
that was the Bengals game because that's the Deron Jenkins, Perry Phoenix, the heated seat fight.
Oh
at
yeah,
Nissan Stadium.
Yeah.
For some terrible reason, I was at that game and saw all that go down behind the bench, which was crazy. But that was that game was postponed because of 9/11. Played in January. It was a terrible game, 40 degrees and pouring down rain. I don't remember the other ones, the Jacksonville games.
Yeah.
Usually they started the season with Jacksonville, either here or there.
Right.
The 0-1 season, they started against Miami because Zach Thomas had a pick six and scored a touchdown that game on a Sunday night.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There was a game that they started in Miami that they moved to Saturday because of a hurricane.
2005 hurricane.
Yep.
That's right. Moved it up.
And you know what I remember about those games in the early part of the season in Miami was the baseball diamond.
That's right.
Because they played at the Marlins played at Joe Robbie, the Hard Rock Stadium now.
And it's funny you bring that game up for fantasy football because they moved the game up a day. A lot of lineups weren't set.
Yep.
And you had to move guys in and out. A lot of guys didn't get moved in and out. And it was like you were furious because they moved the game up a day because of the hurricane. And I think the Dolphins won. Kevin Carter was with the Dolphins then in 2005. And, got moved up. That's right.
Hair Metal Henry says the pyro cart falling over in the Colts game, burning up a third of the field.
That's right. It sure did.
I was there for that.
Who was
T-Rack running over the quarterback
for the Saints? Who was that guy?
I don't know. It was like a third string.
Oh, it was a black quarterback, and I remember his name. What was his name? It was from Florida State.
Oh, Anthony Wright?
No. That was Cowboys. What's the Florida? Oh, this is going to bug me. The Florida State quarterback who got burned, and then he sued T-Rack. And then was he playing for was that a preseason game?
Yeah, it was a preseason game.
Saints QB burned by T-Rack. Let's see if it comes up here. That's going to bug me. Come on. That's not it. Not Jordan Shipley. Come on. What's the guy's name? Oh. All right. We'll keep looking for it. But, yeah. It's not Spencer Rattler, you stupid Google.
You know what's funny that I thought about? You were talking about memories, and Jeff Fisher's talked about this before. They win the AFC Championship, lose in the Super Bowl, and we still had a parade. And at the time, we loved that. Because it's like we're an NFL city and we celebrate them, and that season was so magical and everything. But could you imagine doing that today?
No, not at all.
It's like I remember somebody like during the Stanley Cup final when the Preds lost, we're like, are they going to do a parade for the Preds? And I'm like, I hope not.
Yeah, exactly.
but I mean, it was just different. You had to be from here to understand it, of just how magical and all of that was at the time.
Yeah, and that's funny about that parade. I mean, I asked Derek Mason, like, you ever wear your AFC Championship ring? He's like, nope. I'm like, why not? He's like, that wasn't the goal.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
I bet most of those guys don't even know where it is. I mean, I'd keep it, but
sure.
But
the fire burns in our boy. I mean, it's like, I ain't doing that. No, that's not the goal. I mean, it looks good, but no, I'm not doing that because that's not what you want to get out there. All right, text line, help me out on the Saints quarterback. He sued the Titans.
All right, Saints. Here, we'll look this up during the break and get the answer when we come back. Assembly Food Hall today. Chase and Big Joe, presented by the Omni, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on, there we go, here on this Wednesday. I was going to do something else, but I'm not going to get myself in trouble, so I'm not
Do
going to
it, pal. Get in trouble.
You got a little traffic issue?
Yeah,
like, honk if you've heard that before.
I-24 westbound closed in Rutherford County. That's coming to Nashville near mile marker 81 due to emergency situation. Officials report, please avoid the interstate. If you're coming from Murfreesboro to Nashville, I-24 westbound closed in Rutherford County near the mile marker 81 due to emergency situation. Please avoid that. Look, we are the People's Show. We look out for you. We want you safe and sound, so avoid that area.
Well, I hope everything is okay, but yeah, just avoid that area. Unfortunately, I knew you were going to say 24, but
right. We asked who the quarterback was for the Saints, and look, I said this yesterday. Our listeners all day long are great, but from 12 to 3, you guys are fantastic. Adrian McPherson was the Saints quarterback, sued the Titans after the club's mascot injured him during a preseason game in August of 2006, allegedly causing him to miss the entire season. Titans mascot T-Rack was throwing items into the stands during halftime. T-Rack, played by the club's director of mascot operations, Pete Nelson, was headed off the field when the Saints were returning from the locker room for the third quarter. His cart collided with McPherson, allegedly causing a deep thigh bruise just above the knee. The quarterback missed the rest of the game. He ultimately, air quote, this is what it says here, was placed on the injured reserve according to the complaint. Being placed on injured reserve meant the plaintiff would be forced to miss the entire season. He sued the Titans for negligence in Davidson County Circuit Court, seeking $5 million in damages for negligence and $15 million for punitive damages because the Titans failed to properly supervise and train its employees and agents to perform its duties in a safe and reasonable manner. I don't know how this ended. It doesn't tell me how it ended. Did they settle out of court?
I don't remember.
I'd like to be hit by a mascot and sued, right? So this was not one of the moments, but it was a moment that happened. Wasn't there, like Harold Melvin Henry said, there was a pyrotechnic fire that burned like the 20 to the 25-yard line. I forget what game that was, but a cameraman at Channel 4 got burned during that too as well.
0625 says 24 is shut down going east as well at mile marker 81.
Oh, sorry, guys.
So just keep an eye on that. And look, another thing, too, we know some storms are moving through. They're in the Jackson area. I'm going to get myself in trouble if I keep doing this.
No, do it.
But be weather aware and, keep it here. We'll keep you. I laughed at – I don't laugh. This time of year especially is always the time of year where you have people – the storms are coming. You be careful of the storms. The storms are coming.
Get it.
And which I appreciate. I'm not poking fun.
Mama McCabe's worried.
But my thing is they're going to hit. It's an act of God, so they're going to come through. So I mean, I just choose not to worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
What do moms do?
I know.
My mom
and you're the one that brought. I wasn't even going to bring her up. You brought her up.
No, that's fine. She's a beautiful woman. I mean, that moms worry. That's the first thing of a mom. They worry.
So thank you.
Yeah.
And look, I'm a weather nut, so I keep an eye on it.
It's supposed to hit at 3, right when we get off the air and walking over. So just be careful today, folks.
People will be like, get to your safe place and all that stuff, and I'm the idiot standing outside. I don't see where is it? I don't see it.
I mean, there was a Titans game in November of 2002. They're playing the Texans. It's a Sunday. Kickoff. This is November. It was 92 degrees. And I'm thinking, and the winds were blowing like 30 miles an hour. I'm like, oh, God. And we were on I was working at Channel 2 at the time. We're on standby. That's when the tornado hit Manchester and McMinnville that night. You just feel it in the air. Right now, it's 81 degrees outside right now, and it's windy, and just hope it just rains, and that's it. It moves on. By the way, Kentucky is about to win this bad boy, it looks like, right?
Yeah, it looks that way. What is it, 83-78?
Yeah. How much time's left? I can't tell that.
Under a minute.
Under a minute.
Yeah.
Un minuto.
So that means the blue mist will be coming over here.
Love it. If you're a business owner downtown Nashville, you want Kentucky to make it till Sunday. They come, they spend money, and they have a good time. I saw a lot of Mississippi State fans as well walking around this morning for coming up here.
Well, and that's good.
Yeah.
Come and support your team, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, come to Nashville. They've made it great.
It's so funny. I used to, and if Sean Henry's listening, he'll appreciate this because I'm giving him props on something. You know, I enjoyed going to the NCAA tournament first and second round when it's been here a few times.
Yeah.
And I remember, you know, I was like, when are you guys going to have that again? Like, let's, you know, it's cool. It's the NCAA tournament. And he said it on our show, and he said it to me. He's like, well, you're right. It is cool, but you get to see more teams with the SEC tournament. Like, you think about all the games you get to see hosting the SEC tournament.
Right.
And he's like, what teams do you care about the most? And I go, well, the SEC. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, look, now they switch it around. It's like you got 8 teams that come here, and they'll play till like Thursday and Saturday, and that'll be it. But now it's like Wednesday. They got in town Monday. So practice yesterday, so it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a big deal, and they've done a great job making it fan-friendly. Downtown is a buzz and ready to go. So it's 83-78, 40-something seconds. Kentucky's at the free throw line, but LSU won't go away.
They will not. I mean, look, there's still plenty of time. So now 84-78 Kentucky.
It's like Chase at Showbiz Pizza. He just won't go away. Keep showing up.
That's a throwback.
Is it not? It was the worst. What's the other one that's the Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Showbiz Pizza was like half the band.
I want to say there was one in the Bellevue Mall.
Might have been half the animatronics worked.
Yeah.
One just stared at you the whole time. You swear there was somebody in there. It was the awful.
Well, like, you know that Simpsons episode where they go to like the Wally the Rat or whatever?
Yeah,
and
right.
It's like,
Same
you're
thing.
the birthday, you're the birthday, you're the birthday, boy or girl.
Yeah, like half of them work. It was so creepy, and the pizza was terrible. I mean, it was just we didn't care though because it was $3, and Mom was happy. You could feed all of your.
It was like $1.50.
Feed all your dumb friends for $30, and no problem at all.
And let you run around and be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, right. Mommy, what's this? You're like, oh my God, that's a needle. Put it back, son.
It's a dead rat.
You don't need that right now. Oh
Did your mom check your Halloween candy?
Never.
Yeah, that was like a
Never.
thing. Make sure that there was nothing in
No. She's just like, nah, if you die, you die. Yeah, well, I don't think you will, but no, she didn't check that. Look, I was the third. I had a brother and a sister. By the time I got there, Mom's like, look, just don't kill yourself tonight. Just survive and get back here tomorrow. That was it.
Real quick, I saw this last night. So the whole thing with Max Crosby happens, and the Ravens put out the, like, we're going to back out of the trade. We'll have no further comment or whatever. I laughed because I started seeing fans put things out for their team.
Yeah.
And somebody put one out for the Titans that said the Titans would like to back out of the A.J. Brown trade. This one says the Tennessee Titans have backed out of our drafting of Isaiah Wilson, Caleb Farley, and Traylon Burks. We have also backed out of trading for L'Jarius Sneed and hiring Brian Callahan. We will have no further comment at this time.
And they got the logo, which is the best part. I mean, it looks 100% official.
Oh, it's so good.
If all that. What's the one? Because that was like the question of the day is like, what sports-wise would you back out of? But for this football team, what's the one? I think it's the Isaiah Wilson. Because when Robinson told us that day about drafting him, he's like, look, it's like the Tinder profile. The picture doesn't match the person.
Did they draft?
Like, yes.
Was he the year before they traded AJ or the year after?
He was. It was Wilson, Farley, then the draft of 22.
And when they traded AJ.
AJ was traded in December of 22.
Okay, that's right.
No.
Man, that's a really good question. You could back out of one thing that the Titans did.
No, wait, hold on.
I thought AJ was traded first.
He burned the Titans on that. John Robinson was fired December of 22.
Yeah.
AJ was traded the draft of 22. His last season was 21.
Okay.
That's
so you're right. So Isaiah Wilson was drafted
20, COVID year.
20. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, man. You debate this all day long. What if he panned out and was an all-pro? Left tackle. You're not drafting J.C. Latham probably. You're not getting Dan Moore. I mean, you got a solid anchor at left. Yeah,
That's
he
a
gets
good question.
Skaronski in 23.
Is John still here?
I think so. Look, she fired him because of one thing. We all know this.
Right.
We're not stupid.
Well, so in this scenario, he still did that thing. So,
True.
you know, I
But
mean,
also, did that add to the fire?
but you can also ask the question: if Wilson works out, does he need to be in a position to trade AJ Brown, or is the team good enough where it's like, let's just pay him? So yeah, I mean, it's a big what if.
God, isn't that crazy? All these what ifs for this football team, the lead where they are now. But now it's a new regime, new players, new atmosphere, new energy that's coming over there. I told Jim White yesterday that when he sees Robert Sala and Mike Bergans in the hallway, say, hey, Jim's going to say, hey, I got off throwing Big Joe. He's a big fan of what y'all are doing.
Yeah.
And then you yelled at Borgans the other night, didn't you, on the road?
I didn't yell at him. I just saw him.
Did you honk at him?
No. I was like, there you go.
Can you tell me what he was driving? I don't think you told me what he was driving. Was it a nice car?
It was.
Okay.
Nicer than what we drive.
Truck?
No.
Ah, come on, Mike. Give me a truck.
I'll tell you.
It was a little two-seater?
No.
Okay. All right.
I got something I'd back
Hold
out
on.
of.
How'd you know it was him?
Window was down.
His?
Uh-huh.
Did you pass him? He passed you.
He got it. He was getting on the interstate.
And then you're right next to him.
Yeah.
And you're not paying attention as usual. You're texting. You look over and see him.
Yeah.
And you're
just texting you.
Did you do a double take?
Kind of. I laughed. And I was like, well, I guess he's done for the day.
So his window was down?
Yeah. Because the weather was beautiful. I had the sunroof open and the windows down.
What, Monday night?
Yeah.
Did you follow him for a little bit?
No. Well, I mean, I had to a little bit because we were going in the same direction.
Which way was that? West?
East.
Going east? Crossing over the river?
He was going through the loop.
He was going in front of Nissan Stadium that way?
Yeah.
Interesting. You can get to Brentwood the other way quicker.
Well, it's kind of 50-50. If you get on like from Metro Center,
okay, go over the river.
Yeah, you can go one way and go around, or you can go other way and go around, but you still got to go around the loop.
Okay, I'm severely disappointed in you.
Why?
Just follow him for a little bit. See what he's doing.
I'm not that.
You could have come back with a little intel. Like, hey, I saw Bergans. He's going over the way. Oh, this is great. All right, okay. I'll grill you during the break.
All right, I have another. What if they had backed out of something?
Okay,
or done something different?
I like it.
Do that next. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game.
What? All right, welcome back to the Chase and Big Joe Show, live at Assembly Food Hall, downtown Nashville. Before we started our show today, thank you to the Pharmacy Burger, located on the second floor close to the South Stage. Pharmacy Burger is on floor 2, close to us by the South Stage, and they are medicine for the soul in the form of fresh, hand-smashed, locally sourced beef. Pharmacy Burgers are raw-edged and flat, made for piling on a variety of accoutrements and house-made sauces. Bring them nostalgia with one of their handmade sodas using signature syrup made with 100% pure cane sugar. And this old time meets modern shop is a Nashville cult favorite for a reason. We love Pharmacy Burger. 3 locations here in Middle Tennessee, 1 at Assembly Food Hall, 1 in East Nashville that's always crowded and always good, and 1 at the Nashville International Airport. Stop by and say hello to Pharmacy Burger and tell them that Chase McCabe sent you. He's a big fan. Kentucky has knocked off LSU 87-82. And there are a lot of Kentucky fans who did not go to the game that are here at Assembly Food Hall who were cheering that on. So the Cats move on, and businesses all in downtown Nashville very happy
who
that
is that
Kentucky
talking?
is going on. Who is that talking? Lawrence Fishburne?
No.
Damian Fishback?
Yeah.
Damian, I don't know, he played at Auburn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They do a good job. Ron Slade does a great job.
He does.
We love Ron. He's across the street, and we battle every day. But Ron Slade does a fantastic job on the SEC network. He's fun. He's interesting. He's got an opinion. He's like a Barkley of college basketball. Love it.
I agree.
Give it to me, man.
Agree.
You got
All
a scenario for me.
And this is a big one way out there, but you think about a what if with the 3rd pick in the 2006 NFL draft, the Tennessee Titans select quarterback Jay Cutler, Vanderbilt. What if they had backed out of Vince Young and taken Cutler?
Man,
because we've talked to Coach about it, Floyd about it.
been a lot better.
I think
Jay had a hell of an arm.
Yeah.
Vince had no arm. Vince could run like the wind. Jay ran like us. That's a great point. How does Matt Leinart figure into this? Because Norm Chow is here.
Yeah, but I take what they've both said, that they both seem very high on Cutler.
Revisionist history.
Sure.
Because you saw Cutler's career compared to Matt Leinart. By the way, Matt Leinart says that Ken Wisenhunt ruined him.
Yeah, which Jake Locker probably says that too.
Yeah, right. That's a great point. I just, the funny thing about Jay Cutler was at the time, it's like, what? Because they didn't have a winning record.
Yeah.
He really didn't win any huge games in Vanderbilt. He beat Tennessee and Knoxville in 05. But he wasn't like, but scouts loved him. I remember the draft party he had downtown. Was it the Gold Rush where Jay Cutler had his party? I remember we were over there for that. I think it was a Gold Rush. I just didn't it took a while to wrap my mind around that, because we saw what Vince did in the Rose Bowl. The single greatest performance ever by a quarterback in a bowl game was Vince Young versus USC. We know what Matt Leinart could do because he was loaded with talent. I don't know. That's a tough one, because I don't think they would have ever taken Cutler. Had they did, I don't know.
I think they want it. I think they could have, but when Bud said VY is my guy, it was done.
Well, what screwed it all up were the Texans.
Yeah.
Taking Mario Williams.
Yeah, because for a while, who was their quarterback? Was it
Schaub?
Matt Schaub?
It was David Carr, and then
Matt Schaub.
Became Matt Schaub. And was it Mario Williams from NC State? Yeah. And then I remember God bless you, Bubba, at the draft.
Thank you.
That night, it got out that Mario Williams is going to go. I'm like, how do you not take Vince Young in your backyard?
Because remember, back in those days, you could negotiate with who your pick was going to be before you made the pick and have it done.
Remember who went second that year?
Reggie Bush.
To the
Saints.
Then it was like, all right.
Vince here. And Leinart went like 9. Was it 11?
Something like that. I remember that draft because I think if I'm correct on this, couldn't the Titans have gotten Devin Hester?
Yes.
Before Lindell White in the second round? Yeah. Yep. But they already had Pac-Man. Had Pac-Man not been a giant piece of garbage off the field,
Okay, here's the number 4. Number 4 was a damn good player.
DeBrickashaw Ferguson.
Yes, sir.
He's a nurse now.
Is he? So he goes to the Jets, 5th.
What school?
Ohio State.
I don't know.
You know him now for something else.
Did he murder somebody?
Nope. He's on a show.
Okay. Hold on. Brady Quinn.
Nope.
Not Brady Quinn. He went to Notre Dame. AJ Hawk.
AJ Hawk.
Okay.
Green Bay.
Brady Quinn. You're stupid.
And then
Cutler.
No. Vernon Davis,
Tight end.
6 overall.
Did either one
San
dropped his
Francisco.
pants and quit?
Yeah, something like that. So Leinart goes 10th overall to Arizona, and then Cutler was 11th overall to Denver.
Yeah. Cutler.
That's actually a pretty good
Didn't
draft.
Cutler and McNair have the same agent, Bus Cook?
Sure did.
Made a when they renegotiated that deal when he got traded to Chicago in 2009.
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
So it was Michael Huff was Oakland, Dante Whitner to Buffalo, Ernie Sims to Detroit.
Florida
then
State
Leinart-
guy?
Yeah, then Leinart, Cutler, Elodie Nada went to Baltimore. Cleveland took Cameron Wembley,
Oh, my
13th
gosh.
overall.
That's why I didn't want them signing a Trey Hendrickson.
There is one – no way this is true. There is one member of the 2006 draft, according to Pro Football Reference, is still playing.
Is it Mercedes Lewis?
Yeah. Is he with the team?
He was with the Packers. He was with the Jags forever
Yeah.
because he'd always catch 8 balls for 36 yards for the Titans, and they're all first downs. He's a UCLA guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was
That
the
was-
other guy from UCLA? Little running back? Oh, Maurice Jones-Drew.
Oh, man, Nick Mangold went 29th overall. I always liked him.
And Ricky, you are correct. A.J. Hawk did marry Brady Quinn's sister, and they've got 19 kids.
D'Amico Ryans was the first pick of the second round
To the Niners?
to Houston.
To Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, he came to D.C. for the Niners. That's right, yeah.
Now he's – well, I think he played
Can you run down –
played for the Eagles.
are you able to run down the Titans? It's 20 years now, that draft class for them.
for 2006?
Vince was
Yeah.
1. Lindell went 2nd. Remember Lindell showed up for his pro day, had a hurt hamstring, ran like a 5'7" and left or something.
2006 draft for the Titans. Vince Young, 3rd overall. Lindell White, 45th overall. No 3rd-round pick that year. They had 2 4th-rounders. They went Calvin Lowry out of Penn State and Stephen Tulloch.
Calvin Lowry's the wide receiver coach for MTSU.
Is he really?
Yep.
Nice. 2 5th-round picks.
Wait, who was the other guy with him? I'm
Stephen
sorry.
Tulloch.
Oh, the linebacker. Okay, good one.
2 5th-round picks. Turna Nande out of Miami, Ohio. And out of the University of Tennessee, the late Jesse Mahalona.
Rest in peace, buddy.
6th overall was receiver Jonathan Orr from Wisconsin.
Okay.
3 7th-round picks.
Oh, my gosh.
That year.
Oh, one of them, let me guess, Finnegan.
Cortland Finnegan,
Where'd he go to college, Chase?
Sanford.
Oh, boy.
And two draft picks from Utah. Linebacker and a running back.
Oh, okay. God, number 35 was his number.
The running back?
Oh, my
You got it. You got it.
Back, I don't know.
Quinton Ganther.
Oh, yes.
And then Spencer Toon.
Again, it shows you that after the 3rd round, if you get a guy to contribute, is amazing.
Yeah.
That's why I know we love him. He comes on after us. Derek Mason at a 4th rounder,
Yep.
the career he had, I'm telling you, those guys don't exist hardly anymore. Your 4th rounder through 7, getting the job done, 1.
There's been a signing that isn't going to surprise anyone. Daddy has signed one of his own. Kevin Byard, 1 year to the Patriots.
Oh, man.
I knew that was going to happen.
All right, let's talk about that coming back.
We will do that next. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Hour number 3, Chase and Big Joe, 102.5 The Game here on this Wednesday. We're at Assembly Food Hall downtown across from Bridgestone Arena as the SEC men's basketball tournament is going on. And we'll say it has gotten a little dark downtown as there is a storm front moving through. So just kind of be careful out there. It looks like around 3 o'clock is when the heavy storms are going to come through. So just be weather aware, be safe.
Like in the last 15 minutes, it's gotten really, really dark down here.
Yeah, so we'll keep you posted on all of that.
I mean, just hang out at Assembly Food Hall.
Yeah.
We got you covered. DVD's here at 3. The games are on. Great food, great people. And, I mean, the suit is here, right? I mean, what more do you need?
Exactly. 615-737-1025 is our phone and text line, driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com. Tom Pelissero reporting Kevin Byard has signed a 1-year, $9 million deal with the Patriots. So he is reunited with Mike Vrabel and many of his former Titans teammates.
What a great signing. I mean, Byard still can play. Now it's gone from speed to technique to experience, which is still good. Guy works his tail off. It's a great sign. Would you have brought him here for $9 million?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Remember, once again, ain't your money.
No, I would have, though.
What we got now? More breaking news, buddy?
Yeah. I don't know. Twitter's an interesting place. This is from the Downford, which is a racing thing. Reportedly over the weekend, Junior Motorsports LLC and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Holdings LLC filed trademark registrations for the phrases "one more ride" and "Earnhardt returns." And Dale Jr. replied to it with the Will Ferrell gift that said, "I don't believe you," but that's kind of interesting.
Look, Dale Jr., are you in or are you out?
Well, he's running the fairgrounds.
That's fine.
But it was brought up on his podcast that his wife said you should run the Daytona 500 one more time. So I'm wondering if that's something he's considering 10 years after he
or
retired.
Is that get out of the house?
Yeah, it could be.
And do all that. No, would you have signed Byard for?
I would have signed. Yeah.
Huh.
Yep. I would have signed him for a 1-year deal, $9 million. This is probably it. I mean, well, he did just lead the league in interceptions, so who knows? Yeah. What do I know?
Right. I mean, he's a heck of a player, but that's it. So who, Dr. Crane, you probably have a better finger on the pulse of this. Who's all now up there with him? Can we just talk about that?
Landry's up there.
Romeo Dobbs.
Dobbs just signed.
No, from here. Titans players that are now with Vrabel in New England.
Jack Gibbons.
Yeah, Gibbons is up there.
Harold
Gibbons, Landry. Now Byard.
Yep.
Wasn't there somebody, a lineman?
Yeah, there's a few. I would have to look. Let's see.
I thought Jake and Nick talked about it. Maybe I'm wrong.
I feel like we are missing somebody.
Josh Dobbs.
Well, last year they had one of the tight ends.
Austin Hooper.
Yeah, Hooper. He was there.
Josh Dobbs.
Yep. Robert Spillane.
Yeah.
He was one. Landry.
Practice squad guy.
Draymond Jones just signed there.
Draymond Jones.
I can't remember.
I thought there was a practice squad lineman who had played some.
Probably.
That was there.
He just wants to bring as many people there so he can be like, yep, see what happens when they're with me.
They get the job done. So anyway, good for Byard doing that. I just think you get veteran leadership, you get experience, plug him right in there. Vrabel knows what he's going to get from him, and that's a good job.
Sure.
But, we're all, because we love Byard here, MTSU guy, bring him back. But, Borgans and Sala see something completely different than we see. There's a lot of sentimental value for us, and they don't see it that way, which is smart, because that way you're not lost in the emotions of all that.
Apparently we got another little signing. Again, we're an hour away from the league year becoming official. I'm trying to see. I guess I'm seeing some rumors of Chigaconquo with the Commanders.
Okay.
But I have not confirmed that. So, Dr. Crane, if you want to look and let us know, that'd be great.
10-4.
But I didn't think he was coming back here.
I think they already signed. They would have re-signed him by now.
Yeah.
According to
Well,
Mike
and
Garofalo, the Chigaconquo train Commanders have agreed to terms on a 3-year deal.
Okay.
With Chig. Good for him. To say what they're paying him?
Not yet.
All right.
By the way, unrelated, but I saw this earlier, wanted to bring it up. The NFL is exploring playing a game on Thanksgiving Eve.
Stop it.
As early as this season, which would be on November 25th, Wednesday. So doing a Wednesday night Thanksgiving Eve game. Why not? They'll own it.
No,
You'll watch.
I agree. But is it good that you've got
Doesn't matter.
2 days rest? They don't care, do they? We're all about concussion protocol.
Nope,
You're
care.
playing in an hour. Go.
I don't care.
That guy right there cares.
We should
That's
care.
right.
Yeah.
I'm okay if it's the team from Thursday night that plays. I'm telling you, man, this back-to-back, 2 days rest?
Yeah.
It's got to be
By the way,
team that
watch
plays Thursday.
watch a pattern. I've noticed this the last few years. The Cowboys always play on Thanksgiving Day, which is a Thursday, right? I guarantee you the next week they'll play Thursday night.
They did this past 2 years.
They've done it.
Yeah.
It's been more than that. It's almost every year.
Which is smart. Yeah. Jerry's not going to let his team go 48 hours rest. It's not going to happen that way.
Yeah. So
I just play every night. Just
not,
somehow
right?
figure the season out. Play every single night, own every single day. That's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Just the absolute greed of Goodell in the National Football League is just a massive turnoff. But people still go to games.
Everybody's watching it.
Yep. I mean, they took over Christmas for the NBA. They own that day now. Even for they got one game that was played. I think that one game on Christmas Day or two.
Two.
Yeah.
Three.
The three? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they've taken over.
It was 3 last year because it was on a Thursday. I think.
Okay.
So
so on and on and on. And they don't need it. They don't need it.
615-737-1025. We're at Assembly Food Hall across from Bridgestone Arena here on Broadway. Come hang out with us, especially if it's about to rain cats and dogs. You can come chill with us here on the Chase and Big Joe Show, 102.5 The Game.
All right, guys, Big Joe here at that time of day where we talk about you and how you are doing and how you can get well. Again, if you're struggling, going through just a bad day and you feel like the world's pushing down on you, there is help. We tell you all the time, you don't have to go through this alone. UnityCares.com. UnityCares.com is just a wonderful place located right here in Middle Tennessee to get you back on track and living the life you deserve. UnityCares.com is everything you need. If you're unsure about where to start, where to begin, and I want to get help, I don't know where to go, they have you covered. I tell you all the time, going to therapy changed my life, and I want the same for you. It's private, it's secure, it's confidential. They have telehealth. Again, you don't have to go through any of this alone. They're there with you and for you. Their whole job is to get you back living the life that you deserve. And this is also massively important. If you have a loved one who's battling something and they don't want to get help, you could be that person that gets them that help. Again, get with them. Go to unitycares.com, unitycares.com, and sit down and explore the options of what you need to do and what you need to go through. They are located here. They love you. They want you to get back on track and be the person that you need to be and live the life you deserve. We tell you all the time how much we love you guys, and we understand some days are not as good as the others, but again, they're there for you. You don't have to go through it alone. unitycares.com, there for you, unitycares.com.
Little Prince bringing us back on a Wednesday at Assembly Food Hall here in downtown Nashville. SEC tournament ongoing over at Bridgestone Arena, and the second game is underway, literally just tipped off between Auburn and Mississippi State. Stephen Pearl, first time in the SEC tournament as a head coach after he took over for his father, Bruce, taking on the Bulldogs of Mississippi State. Literally just tipped off, and Auburn leads 2-0 over the Bulldogs. And all of our SEC scoreboard updates are driven by Toyota. Be listening for updates. Toyota, let's go places.
Bruce Pearl was getting blasted on wherever he's an analyst on about how Auburn has a tough schedule, should get in, and Miami of Ohio shouldn't. I mean, not those.
He's on like TNT now.
Something like that. Yeah. Ohio, Miami of Ohio is like 31-0, and like, well, they don't play the same schedule Auburn does. Look, I'm tired of if you get 16-15, you still. I don't care. You got to. You can't get in at 16-15. You should not be allowed to get in at 16-15. You have a better than 500 conference record. I think that is the main thing, and then go from there. But Bruce, I love Bruce Pearl.
So do I.
I'm
he's
a
the
big
best
fan of him. But man, that's just. And Steven's having a bad year. Where'd Steven play basketball? College basketball.
Tennessee.
Attaboy, Chaser.
Look, I'm happy for Stephen Pearl that he got an opportunity to be a head basketball coach.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you and I both know that he would not be the head coach of Auburn if not for his dad.
By the way, you know Mr. Krabs on SpongeBob, what his daughter's name is?
I don't.
Pearl.
Oh, that's a great name.
Pearl. She failed her driver's test, too.
Thank you for that.
SpongeBob was in the class with her.
SEC tournament at Bridgestone Arena. Kentucky has defeated LSU 87-82, and then as we mentioned, Auburn is up 7-2 early in that game on Mississippi State. 2 games tonight at 6, Ole Miss in Texas, and then at 8:30 the nightcap, South Carolina and Oklahoma.
It's not a bad little matchup there tonight. Ole Miss and Texas.
Yeah, so that should be a good one over at Bridgestone Arena. Tomorrow, Kentucky will play Missouri at 11:30. And then I guess the winner of this game takes on Tennessee at 2 o'clock over at Bridgestone Arena. And then Georgia plays, Texas A&M plays late tomorrow night.
So a lot of good activity that's happening. By the way, you know who – so it's Ole Miss and Texas at 6, right?
Yeah.
You know who's from Texas? Sandy Cheeks. She's a squirrel in SpongeBob. She's from Texas.
Did you just watch SpongeBob with your granddaughter all weekend?
You talk about Pearl. Stephen Pearl. Pearl is Mr. Krabs' daughter, and then Sandy Cheeks. She hibernates, and then SpongeBob and Patrick go down and mess with her. You don't remember the GIF?
I do.
During the Preds games when they play the Dallas Stars? Up in Texas.
I'm not going to lie. When you said Sandy Cheeks, I went a totally different place.
No, right? That's her name, man. You'll watch those one day. Oh, yes. Love it. No, we're going to go over tonight, watch a little of the games, right?
Yeah.
Me, buddy,
go for a little bit.
Hang time.
Go for a little bit.
Look at this Kentucky fans. Yeah, go Big Blue, right?
Yeah,
Who does Kentucky get next?
Thank you for listening when I just read that.
I'm worried about
Missouri.
Missouri, okay.
Yeah, and then Tennessee plays the winner of this game.
All right. Vandy, could be Vandy, Tennessee on Friday.
It could. Yeah, that could be something.
Double bye, man. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You only got to get 3 games to get through.
They've
there.
only lost 7 games.
24-7, or maybe 25-7.
All right, Dr. Crane, here's your time to shine. Tonight over at Geodis Park, Lionel Messi, Miami FC or CF or whatever they are, Inter Miami, they come to town to take on Nashville SC. I think this is kind of the first big test of what this new lineup can truly do, right?
Absolutely. I think this is the, I'd say, most confident a BJ Callahan's side has been in the past 2 seasons. They have Matthew Corcoran back. I mean, he was not able to play an MLS play this past week due to his red card last Saturday. But I'm curious to see if BJ goes with a 3 midfield or a 2 midfield, because he went with a 4-3-3 against Dallas. And obviously, Inter Miami is quite heavy with their attack. So I'm curious if they want to block down some of those middle of the field passing lanes. If that is the case, it would be Tagseth, Corcoran, Yazbek. If not, probably Tagseth and Yazbek in the midfield.
Okay. Well, it should be a fun one. And it's on, what is it, FS2?
I think so, but with the World Baseball Classic now, they have switched a few things around because the U.S. lost last night.
What? They lost to Mexico?
They lost to Italy.
No, they lost to Italy.
Italy. What? Did something happen?
Yeah,
besides
Mark DeRosa made his best not BJ Callahan impersonation, but Brian Callahan impersonation.
Did not know what was going on?
Correct. He thought they already qualified for the next round, and that was not the case.
Well, how does that affect them getting their ass kicked last night?
They go off run differential. So since Italy won 8-6, they need Mexico to either win by 5. Basically, Mexico needs to score 5 runs and win the game, or Italy needs to win outright. And Italy has Aaron Nola on the mound tonight. So that's going to be a tight game. That guy only averages about 4 or 5 runs across the board for him.
So how did the manager screw up then?
Because he played a bunch of bench players last night. He thought that the U.S. already qualified. And he even mentioned in the post-game press conference that, we were a little rowdy last night coming back from the win. We're a little tired today. Some guys are fatigued, so that's why we kind of put some other players in there. I'm thinking, why put Paul Goldschmidt in there if he can't hit the broadside of a barn? So it's frustrating to see that.
Oh, I need to look this up. This sounds like there was a little controversy maybe, right, last night? Okay.
He said he misspoke, but he did not misspeak at all. I think he understood what was going on, and he just didn't know that you needed to qualify that way.
I got back to a soccer question real quick. How does the rain, again, follow me here because I'm pretty stupid about this stuff. How does the rain impact the game over there tonight?
I think if you saturate the ground enough with that rain, it's going to be a tough playing surface. You're going to have to pass the ball a little bit more harder. So you could see BJ Callahan resorting back to those diagonal balls that he's taught his team to play with, and that's just through the air, not on the ground. You're just going to have to be able to exploit those areas at the left and right backs. So if Inter Miami is playing a high back line, that's going to allow Nashville to be able to pass the ball over the top and have either Christian Espinoza and I assume Warren Madrigal will be on the left side and possibly get a few chances that way.
Does this help Nashville SC battle Inter Miami? Does this lower the field a little bit for them?
Yeah, with the weather for sure. I think it evens out the field of play for Nashville. I think this gives Nashville a better opportunity to win. But overall, if there are even playing fields where it's not including weather into play of all this, I'd lean a little bit more Inter Miami. But again, these are 2 legs. So the first leg's here in Nashville. The second leg is in Inter Miami in Fort Lauderdale. And that's the kicker, is you got to make sure you have either a win tonight or you play them very tight at home the following leg.
All right, good job, Dr. Crane. Yeah, so good luck to Nashville SC tonight as they take on Inter Miami. Should be a fun one. I mean, it's a great day of sports here in Nashville with the SEC tournament, and then, of course, that going on over at Geodis Park as well. So always fun to see.
It is, buddy.
Always fun to see.
You been to a game yet over there?
Not this year. I went to a couple last year. But
yeah, I've been, I think, 2 over there. Good times.
It is.
Like
it is good times.
Go over there and win, and
it's a nice stadium.
It's all good for the city.
9-9 Mississippi State and Auburn. So
Niners.
The Niners.
9-9 on that as well. All right, so let's recap everything from today. Kevin Byard signed the Patriots. Chig is going to the Commanders.
Yep. Titans
signed a punter last night. I don't care.
Tommy Townsend. Yep.
Who is it?
He was with the Chiefs. Tommy Townsend.
8-6-7-5.
Yeah. Tommy Two-Tone. Yeah. That was good. Jenny. His wife's name is Jenny.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know if that's true or not.
Who else they get? Anything today?
Not Bryce Oliver. They're going to bring him back on a 1-year deal.
They got Jordan Elliott from the Niners late last night.
Yeah.
6'4", 300. Kind of a run stuffer to go with Simmons up front. I love it. Didn't spend a lot of money on him. I love it. Love it. Shove him in there. Get the job done. I'm telling you, I mean, tomorrow night's going to be a fun night. The jersey reveal, all that goes on. There's a lot of positivity with this football team now. Once he got away from the dumb hiring of Brian Callahan and got a guy in there who's not going to take anything than your best every single day.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have more coming here to wrap up hour number 3. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Big Joe 102.5 The Game on this Wednesday at Assembly Food Hall here downtown Nashville. Come by if you're out and about and headed to the SEC tournament. They got burgers, tacos, sushi. I mean, tons of places on both sides. And also want to say thank you to the Pharmacy Burger here on floor 2 for feeding us today. Awesome burgers over there at the pharmacy.
Hey, shout out to Linda Barstein. Yeah, Linda, big winner down here at Assembly Food. Everybody's a winner down here today, including Mrs. Barstein.
Yeah, we gave away a $100 gift card to Assembly Food Hall, so can use that. And I think we might be giving more away later. I could be wrong. Nobody's telling me, so maybe we are. Maybe we aren't.
But you just make up whatever you want to. I'll follow along.
Oh, I appreciate that. That's what happens. But,
it is what happens.
Keegan says, love the NSC talk. Usually would never say it, but this season we legit need more NSC coverage. They're legit a top contender in MLS.
Dr. Crane, promote your little podcast.
Thank you very much. The Talking Calcio podcast. You can catch it every Saturday morning from 6 a.m. to 7 right here on the Game Nashville Sports Network. And if you can't catch it live, you can listen on the podcast network as well.
Yeah, there you go. Subscribe.
Love it.
Get that. We'll get them on YouTube soon, too.
Yes. Yeah, I would appreciate that. That'd be
But
cool.
if you go to YouTube, you have to complain nonstop.
Yes, we'll get that.
But how dumb everybody is, how
One-
smart you are.
One day we'll help ourselves, but it's not today.
Not today.
So everything becomes official in about 28 minutes. We'll see how quickly the Titans announce stuff. Our buddy Jim Wyatt will have his articles ready to go on all the new signings, and then the league year begins. It's league year 2026.
I got something for you that has nothing to do with football. Did you see the new fan survey from The Athletic about Major League Baseball in Nashville?
No.
It's Nashville leads a new survey by The Athletic. Joe Rexroad's little paper over there. Nashville is the runaway favorite to be the number one team in expansion. It's Nashville, Portland, and Salt Lake City are the top three runners. Raleigh's not far behind, but Nashville, according to The Athletic, this was an Instagram post by the Nashville Stars, the team, the ownership group that's trying to bring baseball here. Nashville is the runaway favorite. They're saying, Chase McCabe, by 2029.
That's 3 years. Well, they can announce in 3 years. I will say, I was driving around the new stadium the other day, and I looked down into all that industrial area, and I'm like, man, sure would look cool over there.
What I've been told, the stadium will not be anywhere near downtown.
That's a mistake.
They want to build it like the Battery in Atlanta.
Wow.
Everything's going to be built like the Battery in Atlanta.
Yeah, which, look, I mean, okay.
There's no room.
Yeah.
Where are you going to put a stadium? There's no room down here.
Well, I know. All right.
And then let's put this out there. People have asked, you cannot build on top of First Horizon Park.
No.
That is not
It's not big
made.
enough.
You can't do it. It's not made that way. That is completely different. So you just can't add 25,000 seats to First Horizon Park. We're trying baseball in a couple of weeks. We'll be over First Horizon hanging out.
Yeah.
So you can't do that. You got to find somebody else. So where would you put it?
Well, I mean, I think where Steiner Lift and PNC, like all that stuff is.
They don't want to be down. I'm told the rumor mill is it's not going to be downtown. There's a lot of
They don't
area.
want to share.
There's a lot of room out by the airport.
Yeah. Well, is there? Because in the airport, going to build another terminal, supposedly.
Allegedly, but there's more room out towards the lake.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard like Bellevue. I mean,
Same here.
there's a ton of land out there, right off of 40.
You could build it all up. I mean, it's not like the Batteries in downtown Atlanta. or in some entertainment
but
district.
I mean, they love and look, I love it because it's on this side of Atlanta, so it's easier to get
Right.
there.
yeah. So that's interesting to see. Your wish.
Well, I think baseball's got to get through what they're about to have to do with the CBA, and they're going to have a labor stoppage. But when they get through that, I think you're going to see expansion.
Are you on board with the Nashville Stars name?
Yeah, it's fine.
At
I
this
don't-
point, it's like, okay,
Yeah, I got no problem with it.
okay.
I mean, look, if anything, they've been consistent. I mean,
They have.
They've.
You're right.
think we all laughed at them at one point in time. They're still
I
around,
did not
so-
laugh.
So more power to them. I mean, we've talked to them quite a bit, and they've got their stuff together. So I more power to them if they can pull it off. It's interesting they bring up Salt Lake. I think Salt Lake is like about to
Right.
just oh yeah. I mean, they've had the Jazz for what 30-something years now, but I could see the NFL going there. I could see they already got hockey,
Yep. I mean, it's a spot.
baseball.
Was it McLean that told us they've already got financing up for stadiums, for
Yep.
everything else? And that's what the NFL loves to hear.
Because
Like,
the NFL is going to expand.
ugh.
I think they're going to have 2 more teams.
Salt Lake and where? Portland?
Probably. I mean, I guess everything's going west. I don't think there's anything else unless Birmingham. I know you say you think it would work
I think
there.
it would work there, but the Falcons would not say that, and the Saints be like, no,
Yeah.
no. I mean, I just don't. Man, that's a tough one. And then,
I mean, they're already in Charlotte. They're here.
what's the Midwest? Would it work in Des Moines, Iowa? I mean, look, they put
No.
80,000 in Kinnick Stadium.
Boise? Nah.
Nah, I think
See, Kansas City's one to watch for hockey or basketball.
so. What would be west of the Mississippi River, Mike? I think. I
I
mean,
mean, San Antonio, I think Jerry would fight that.
you don't think Iowa? I mean, I don't think so either. But I mean, they put 80,000 in Kinnick Stadium every Saturday.
Yeah,
They would travel to see that football team. I don't know, man.
maybe.
I don't think
Salt Lake to me is
NFL doesn't need expansion.
no,
Half the league is terrible right now. They don't need expansion.
no. But they're
I
going
don't think
to.
baseball needs expansion either. Half the league's terrible there too. NBA sure as hell don't need expansion.
No. NHL.
Nobody's going to those
and-
games.
And I guess NHL. Supposedly they're going to go back to Atlanta
Well, I think Houston's like.
and Houston. Yeah, I would do. Houston, and then
What about Milwaukee?
that's too close to Chicago, probably.
Well, the
But I mean,
Brewers
they
and
have the
Cubs.
Bucks. They have the
Yeah. They like that. I mean,
I don't know.
it's-
Yeah, that's it. It's an
Will you
interesting.
figure
one.
this out during the break?
Sure.
Let us know.
I'll see what I can do. Here's what we'll do. I'll help everybody out. You put the NHL in Milwaukee, move the Admirals to Clarksville to F&M Bank Arena, and boom, there we go.
See,
It's done.
when you put your mind, I told your mom this when you were in junior high. I said, when that little Chase puts his mind to something, he figures it out. And she's like, I'm glad you think that way. And I said, I do. I believe in him. She's well, I believe in him too. I said, but he's got to focus and get it
Yeah.
done. And that's
You don't know how far off you are. On that.
I can only imagine. I'm just not. I don't know, man. I don't want to see things fail, and so I just think adding 2 more baseball teams. I don't know if it would work. I mean, yeah, you'd go see if the Yankees are here, or but are you gonna go see when the Royals come through, or the Marlins, or the Rays? I don't think you are.
7636 says Concord Road would be a perfect place to put a stadium. It's halfway between Franklin and the airport, and there's lots of open land.
Would that? Are you talking by 65 by
Yeah.
the WSM Tower?
Yeah.
There's that land over there that Dollar General owns on the other side of 65 in Concord Road.
Dollar General Stadium. There you go.
Dollar, look at you. Within 2 minutes, you've solved expansion and got naming rights at a stadium. God, you're like a young Greg Pogue.
Kevin,
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Kevin from Hendersonville. What about Murfreesboro or Clarksville?
I don't think they want to get that far away.
Yeah, you got to be a little closer to that.
Is there a baseball team that's that far away? Clarksville is going to be an hour with traffic. How far is Truist Park or the Battery from downtown Atlanta? That's a different dynamic, though.
20 minutes without traffic.
Okay. But is there a team that's located that far away from the metropolis? I mean, like, I'm trying to think. No, what am I? I mean, that's a long way out.
I mean, well, Miller Park's not
I can
right
see,
in the middle of.
but I can see the
Milwaukee.
skyline from
Yeah.
there.
Hair Metal Henry says, knock down that old prison on Briley Parkway and the river and build it there. I know Briley Parkway's been brought up.
I don't think they can because that's an historic spot, right? Like you can't knock down historic spots.
Tampa Bay, yeah, the Rays are in St. Pete.
It's just across the bridge.
Yeah.
But I'm an hour away from somewhere. Clarksville, and they're not getting to Murfreesboro.
1137 says, just about any expansion team would more than likely work in Omaha, Nebraska.
See,
That's interesting.
Des Moines, Omaha,
Yeah.
Nebraska, places like that are got people who are loyal. I mean, I'm telling you, Iowa would sell out that pro football stadium every single day. But it's a lower level market. It ain't going to happen.
7245, instead of expansion in the MLB, get rid of the Marlins and bring back the Expos.
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
7245 says the NFL in San Antonio is one I always hear. I just think that stadium's too outdated.
Alamo Dome?
They built the stadium in hopes they'd get a team, just like, I know the Liberty Bowl, they were trying to get one in Memphis for a long time.
Well, I think they took a poll about and like 98% of that city are loyal Cowboy fans.
Yeah.
That's why it would never, ever work. They love the Cowboys in San Antonio. And baseball wouldn't work either because you already got football's not going to work in Austin. It's not just football's good in Texas right now. You got Houston, you got Dallas. Although Austin is a burgeoning place, but it's not good for baseball or anything else.
Jared in Spring Hill thinks this is a breathless convo. Expansion, MLB, and celebrity birthdays, great content. Then don't listen, Jared. Just don't. I don't.
Hey, Jared, get ready at 2:45. We're going to do celebrity birthday. And what day is it?
Yep, we are.
I love people say, I don't care, but you took the time to text in. Jared,
tell me every day
Spring
you
Hill.
care. So
thank you, Jared. You registered on our meter. We appreciate you today, buddy.
Yep, thanks.
Keep coming back in every day.
Hair Metal Henry says Levi Stadium's about 45 minutes from San Francisco.
But still in Santa Clara. It's a big, huge area. Henry, go back to bed.
There you go. So, interesting conversation to see.
It's breathless conversation.
It's breathless. Whatever. Coming up next, celebrity birthdays and what day is it? That is all ahead. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Chasing Big Joe, 102.5 The Game. Want to say thank you to Assembly Food Hall here downtown on Broadway for having us.
I'm good. I don't know how my phone cord got wrapped in the radio cord around my other cord, and then I don't know what's happening here. All right, I'm better now. Thank you so
Good.
much.
We're glad you're all right.
Appreciate you.
We'll be at Chiefs on Broadway tomorrow for the SEC tournament, and T-Line over in West Nashville on Friday. So always fun being out and about.
So, I mean, Eric Church, a friend of the show, needs to come by tomorrow and say hi to us. I'll make a few calls today. I'm pretty sure he has me still blocked. But if not, Big E, you know what you call him, buddy. Come on down and see us tomorrow, man. But there's only one Big E in this world.
That is true.
You got a lot going on over there, man. Texting, emails.
I know. Let's get to what day isn't celebrity birthdays and cheer me up.
Okay, first on the list, we have No Smoking Day. So I don't know if people like to do that or not, but whatever. Let's see. National Promposal Day. I thought that was like a couple weeks ago. I guess not. National 311 Day. Yeah, promposal.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's like a thing now.
Promposal. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Did not know that.
I know. It's just a new thing. Gen Zers. Dream Days today. Johnny Appleseed Day. Always a good day. Debunking Day. Let's see. National Eat Your Noodles Day. Okay. Registered dietitian.
Just don't play with your noodles.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. National Registered Dietitian Nutritionist Day. Shout out to my Frank.
Let me ask you a question. What if you're an unregistered dietitian? Still apply to you?
Then go to the gym.
Hey, real quick. Johnny Appleseed, was that the guy that ran over rabbits with a lawnmower?
What?
What did
Joe,
Johnny
I don't
Appleseed
know
do?
what type of children's book you've been writing or reading, but I don't think that's the way it goes.
I grew up in the forest.
Says the guy
I
that
don't know
can't.
the forest from the trees.
What did Johnny? He shot something. He ran over something, didn't he?
I thought he invented like the spoons.
It'd be a hell of a name for a NASCAR driver, though.
Spoons?
Johnny Appleseed.
Apple Speed.
Yeah. All right. Sorry. Continue. I'm sorry.
That's
There was a guy
okay.
named Lake. There was a guy named Lake Speed, and everybody called him Lack Speed.
All right.
World Plumbing Day is today. Worship of Tools Day. So shout out to the people that use the tools like plumbers.
Oh.
And to wrap it up, we have Oatmeal Nut Waffle Day.
That's what she said.
So if you like
Okay,
oatmeal
nice.
nut waffles, today's your day.
By the way, our discussion earlier about the Village People, we still have 2 spots to fill on the Village People team. Dr. Crane is going to be the construction worker. Chase is the Indian. I am
biker.
What am I? The biker?
The leather
I'm
biker.
the biker.
So what? We need the cop and the soldier.
Cop and the soldier.
Correct.
So I'm the leather guy? Good Lord.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will full.
I mean, D-Mace has got to. He's
That's-
got rhythm.
that's 3 spots we got to fill. Maybe D Mace will be the lead singer.
Yeah.
He's the lead
yeah,
singer.
yeah.
All right. That works out. D Mace, we got that covered. Then what are you, Chase?
I thought you said I was the Indian.
No, the Indian's the lead singer.
Oh,
That's D Mace.
I'll be the cop.
You're the cop. All right. Dr. Crane's a construction worker, and for some reason, I'm the leather guy. All right. This is really a lot of fun. All right. We good for this?
Yeah.
All right. Time for celebrity birthdays. Got to get these within 2. Chase, you get to go first. One of the greatest center fielders of all time, Cesar Geronimo from the Big Red Machine. How old is he?
77.
72.
78. Chaser's on the board. Dr. Crane, how old is John Thompson III?
54.
61.
60. Chaser's up 2-0. Chaser, how old is Bobby Abreu?
52.
64.
52 exactly. Chaser's up 4-0. Dr. Crane, how old is former Duke basketball player Elton Brand?
53.
50.
47. Chaser, he hails from Columbia, Tennessee. Former Atlanta Brave Dan Ugla.
Dan Ugla, 44.
47.
46. Dr. Crane's on the board. It's 4-1. Dr. Crane, how old is former Kentucky basketball player Anthony Davis?
34.
Now with the Mavericks. I think Dr. Crane's going to get this. 33.
33 exactly.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Chase is up 6-1. Chase Howard is from ER. Alex Kingston. She was married to Dr. Green for a little bit? She had the
Yes.
curls. Very attractive.
Yes. Had an accent.
Yes. From Rayon City.
64.
60.
63. Chase is up 7-1. Yesterday, Dr. Crane got 12. Isn't that amazing? Dr. Crane, how old is Lisa Loeb, the singer? She's had one song and carried that for 30 years.
60.
61.
58. It's now 7-2. Chaser Howard is a great actor. Terrence Howard.
52.
50.
57. Dr. Crane, how old is Johnny Knoxville?
57.
54.
55. Chase is up 8-2. Speed round. Here we go. Chaser Howard is former TV journalist Sam Donaldson.
Sam Donaldson is 71.
77.
92. Dr. Crane, how old is singer Bobby McFerrin? Don't worry, be happy.
81.
70.
76. How old is the director of Airplane and Ghost and the writer Jerry Zucker?
74.
72.
76. Chase is now up 9-2. Could be a big day for you, Chaser. Chase, how old is country singer Jimmy Fortune from the Statler Brothers? One of your favorites.
81.
84.
71. Dr. Crane, how old is actor Peter Berg? He's a director. He's directed like he did Friday Night Lights, a lot of Mark Wahlberg movies. Peter Berg.
59.
62.
64. Chase is now at 10. He's on the precipice of getting this done. Chase, the keyboard player for St. Paul and the Broken Bones, Al Gamble.
84.
He is 46.
57. You're wrong. Dr. Crane, how old is Rami Jaffe, the Foo Fighters, keyboard player for the Foo Fighters?
52.
54.
57. Chaser, how old is musicians Joel and Benji Madden of Good Charlotte? Aren't they from Bowling Green? I think they are. Bowling Green. Joel and Benji Madden.
42.
44.
47, and that's it. Chaser, we got double digits 2 days in a row. Chaser wins celebrity birthdays 10-2. Jared and Spring Hill, that segment is for you, baby. And that's it.
There you go. That is going to do it for us here from Assembly Food Hall. DVD coming your way next.
Hey, as we leave our show every day to the guys out there, listen, we're going to tell you every day how much we love you, how important it is that you are here in this world. If you are struggling, I need you to go to therapy. Please go to therapy. We need you here. Your family needs you here. I need you here to walk your daughter down the aisle. I need you here to hold your granddaughter. I'm telling you, therapy changed my life. Some days aren't as good as the other days, but I'm telling you, you fight through think about this. All that you've been through, you're still here. You are still here. So know, more importantly, that you're doing a great job, that we love you. And again, more importantly, more than anything in this world, that you'll discover how much God truly loves you. Have a good day.
Amen to that. Peace, love,